All right, story time. There we go. He's been staring at that for 3 hours now. He's like, how does it work? What's it building? What's it taking forever? Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good day that ends in Y, everybody. Happy Sea Day. We're in the boat, playing more FF14. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, like I said, it's Sea Day, so I had the day off. I tried to be a little productive with it, but most of it was spent just kind of lazing about, being a lazy Larry a bit. You know, like unstructured time off is fine. You know, like not every single moment has to be made to be like as productive or as entertainment as possible, right? Mustang just heard me say that. It was like screaming out in rage somewhere in the distance. But yeah, like it wasn't to say I didn't do nothing. Surprisingly enough, the day started with me and Boca, hanging out with Boca a little bit, talking to her, having a little bit of a chat with her. She wanted to talk to me about Limbus Company, and she wanted to talk a little bit about Nikkei and like stuff of that nature. It was just nice to hang out with her for a little bit. But afterwards, I went out. I went to go and I was looking at I went down to Akiba in the middle of the hot sun, but I went to Yodobashi and a couple places. There's another place called Tsukimo and Yakumo. I know they sound like those are made up names, but I promise these are real places. And big camera. And I was looking at monitors. You know, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just in the wrong mindset, but I feel like I've been really bad at spending money on myself. Because I look at this nice monitor and I look at like, oh, it'd be nice to have that, and like, it'd be nice to have some monitor arms, but it's, you know, it's a lot of money, and I'm like, dude, it's not like you can't afford it. And then there's another part of me, Brendan, it's like, well, yeah, but you got other things you gotta do first, like linens and new clothes, and you know, there's other things you can buy that's not a giant monitor that you don't really need at the moment. But on the other hand, it's like, well, wait a minute, can't we do both, like the taco girl? And then the other half of my brain is like, what? Another part of my brain is like, what taco girl? And then another brain cooks up, oh, I remember the taco girl. Anyway, the point is like, I spent a good chunk of time looking at like monitor arms, monitors. I was debating whether I'd just buy it on Amazon, or if I just go to the Yodobashi and buy it and drag it home with me, you know? That was a good chunk of my time. I was looking at like, I went back to the original thing, which I wanted to do, which was, I think what I want to get is like a lamp, a light. I think that'll be the next really like interesting proposal, is that this will get a light on top of it so that you guys can see every pore of my face in high def with this high def camera that I have. So that was another thing. Monitor arms could also be bought on Amazon, but the monitor itself could be like, so like this was me basically mid-morning till like 1 p.m. 2 p.m. give or take, and then I spent some time looking up other things, which is what I was like, well, like you could spend it on a monitor, or if you save the money you could go on a nice trip out to like in September, or like go back home. And I was like, well, that's another thing I want to think about. So it's like, I feel like I'm bad at spending money on myself when it comes to things like monitors and stuff. Or if I'm being more charitable to myself, trying to be a little bit more forgiving of myself, it's more that like, as I've gotten older, I've understood that like, I don't need the hottest tech every single waking moment of my life. Like, don't get me wrong, if I have a brand new HD capable monitor here, I could stream out HD output, I could do all of those cool things, that'd be neat. I would be really cool in my opinion. But at the same time, it's like, but like this monitor is working really, really well. I haven't had a problem with it. And then there's another part of me is like, well, that doesn't mean you have to get rid of the other one. Like, but you'd have to figure out like, okay, well, what's the space now? Like, you know, I got 2 giant monitors here. Because this one's huge. Like, for those who don't know, like what I play on usually for the stream on the boat is a 37-inch curved monitor from MSI. It's really nice. it's heavy. It's not, well, it's not heavy, but it's heavy enough where like I have to think about it. But like, okay, if I put that there, where does that go? And where's the other one go and all that? And like, what do I use all of that space for? Like if I used all that space, that'd be great. I'm just trying to figure out, well, what would I use it for? You know, that'd be another dilemma of mine. But this thing is like, I get in this choice paralysis, right? And then I take a step back and I go, well, wait a minute. Okay, let's slow down here a little bit, Merc. Like, you don't need to do this right away. No, the world's not going to end if you don't get an HD a 4K monitor. You know, you don't even need a 4K monitor. What you really want, probably even as a step upward, is like a QWHD quad wide HD monitor. That will let you do like 2K. Then 2K is a step up from HD. That's a step up. You could do that and still get a nice new monitor, right? But it's like, but then you could also, so here's what I'm thinking. I think what it came down to at the end of my decision paralysis was, let me get the other stuff as well. I can't slack off because like I want to get like some new collar shirts. Shirts like these are going to go out the window, and I need some other t-shirts. I'm gonna get collared shirts and t-shirts and some nice pants to go with my jean pants and stuff, and maybe some new jeans to replace the old ones. But I'm also gonna do the monitor. I think I've decided I'm gonna get the monitor and the monitor arms as well, and then we'll see about what I can do with like vacation time. But I'm pretty sure like come in a couple months time, it'll be like, oh well, I got some money, I can afford to like go home for like December for the holidays. Or, you know, I was thinking of like in September, like taking a trip around the Nakasendo a little bit, which would be fun. But that would be definitely a break where I'm like gone for a while. Both are in my head. And I probably could only do one or the other, but that's okay. I don't have to do everything at the same time. Or maybe I can. Here's the thing. Maybe I can end up doing it. Because, you know, if I play my cards, I could end up doing everything I wanted to do. But that was my afternoon. And then I sat down, watched Frosty for a little bit. Watched a little bit of, caught up on a few things. Wrote some blog posts. And yeah, here we are. Sun's already setting. All right, well, I'll put on the light here right now. But yeah, I think in terms of accoutrement, like, this desk is not going to look the same in like a couple weeks time. I feel I'm just mentally preparing myself for that. So yeah, tonight we're going to play some 14. We're going to continue with 7.2. I was a little hesitant on how much 14 I wanted to put on the schedule, but I came to an idea on Sunday where, like, usually on Sunday I'm like sitting down and like, what would I like to play this week, you know? And sometimes, you know, I sit there, it's like, you know, I changed my mind, I don't want to do that. That happens every now and then. Well, on Saturday I was like sitting there for the longest time being like, I'm kind of drawing a blank because there's not anything in my library that's particularly speaking to me. I'm not really looking at anything new. Anything new's coming down the line. It's like, do I really want to play 14 this much, right? Because like for me, the goal of coming back here isn't to like dive headfirst back into the MMO again. My idea is like, I just want to catch up with the story, see what's been going on, and see if this makes me want to go to 8.0. We'll see. I still have a lot of endearment for Final Fantasy 14, but I think what a difference 2 years of walking away from it makes for a person. Because while I still enjoy it, I still very much treasure everything we're doing with it. I also know that, like, you know what? I could quit this anytime I want, and if I'm not having fun, that's what I do. I feel like the one thing I've learned in my early 40s and my late 30s right now is been able to understand that, like, you know what? I don't have to do things I don't like anymore. If I have a choice in the matter, like, you know, it's like, I can imagine me like, I quit working. It's like, or down with capitalism, like that kind of stuff. I still kind of have to like participate in, despite my horrible misgivings with it. But other than that, you know, it's like, oh, it's a video game. So long, Final Fantasy 14. I shan't need you anymore. You know, so it's one of those things. It'll happen eventually. You know, I'll probably eventually. It happens with a lot of games, you know, not familiarity breeds contempt, it's just general burnout, right? I imagine, even though I love Nikke, I like playing it, I like all the storytelling and stuff, eventually it's gonna get to a point where it's like, you know, maybe I'll like skip this one, or maybe I'll do something different. It happens to every game I play eventually, but that's okay. games are meant to be picked up and played again when you can. At least the good ones are. All right, so last time, let's get started. So last time, a lot kind of dropped on us, but basically, Alexandria is trying to deal with the concept of death and like the fact like, wait a minute, we can die now, and we have to remember the people who are dead, and we can die for no good reason. That sucks. And I'm like, welcome to the party, pal. You know, I mean, to be fair, like, I think I spoke about this, I think I spoke about this last time. Is like, well, yeah, I mean, like, if you drop like this concept of like, you can die, you're mortal, mortality exists for you. Ooh, you know, you'd start to freak out a little bit, I think, too. So like, I get it, right? So sitting there being like boogeyman to these people is not fun or useful, I think is the right word. Okay, I mean, right. Hold on. Atonement ready. Sorry, I got distracted. What is atonement ready? Well, where is atonement ready? Grants atonement ready. And then, well, what's atonement ready do again? Grants divine might, and then atonement gets chucked. I thought I had this as the cycle thing. God, I'm still learning everything apparently. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so let me finish my thought. Essentially, oh, atonement. Oh, God, that's what it's fucking called, you idiot. All right. Anyway, sorry, my stupidity aside. My stupidity aside, yeah, so like you're dealing with Alexandria, but at the end of it, Queen Sphene comes along and is like, hello, I'm back, and here's the good news, I have a new plan, but only 5,000 of you get to live. And we're like, that doesn't sound like Queen Sphene, but of course we have no evidence to the otherwise. And then there was a couple nice side quests here, like for example, Galuja, the boy, you know, and Kolna. They got to learn a little bit more about their past. There was a very central thing about family, and not in like just the Vin Diesel like family meme way. Like they're talking about it from the idea of like, what does it mean to have connections and blood and all that, right? What is blood and everything? Hi, Ashby, welcome in. All right, well, with that being said, let's see where this is gonna go. Ooh, tacos de carne asada. Carne asada tacos are great. Thanks for the boat, Ashby. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you slept well. Happy sea day. All right, so let's see. Ah, Mecanuous, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Is it food? Because now I'm hungry for carne asada tacos. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lama T. She should arrive shortly. Wait, she's Lama T to you as well? Man, Wook Lamont lets everybody call her Lama T. Mecanuous, glad to see you're here too. I don't think I'm ever gonna nail Wook's like cheerful optimism. I'm too bitter and cynical. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I's good. Hugging a cat, he doesn't want to be hugged. Oh, this is not just like a cat. You give that cat a hug for me too, and a little ear scratch, little one behind the ear. That's good. I hope you're having good cozy time with your cat. I've been back in Tuliolol and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind Guluja's mother, as well as Sphene's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Guluja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. Seems reasonable. You carry a lot of weight. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. As in each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself. Endless was one thing I was forgetting, but that was the name they gave to the people who were living in living memory, basically. So if that's the goal, and Sphene's trying to reboot living memory again, that's going to be a problem, right? Basically, like the memory usage, you know, the memory is like half fried, so we only have capacity for 5,000 of you. Excuse me. On our end, we confirm that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event, though we haven't identified the perpetrator. Given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. But hold on, one question. Like I said, it's been a couple years, but like, were the regulators removed at the end of Dawntrail? Did like all the Alexandrians remove them? Or did the ones that had them keep them? Because that means basically everybody's affected. All right, maybe that's the case. Many believe the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. The ones without regulators. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earthen Scar now and coordinate with all people there. Something like that. Someone's messing with the cloud saves. The cloud DB is getting all fucked up. Clearly there's been an attacker. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means. Where's this person now? In the break room. She's unwell, and Y'shtola and Alize have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. Oh, we have a guest in the infirmary, huh? I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The boy! Alright, time to go to the break room. Basically, the break room's at the end. Yep, I already been down there. A sync issue. Clearly, we're going to have to roll back the database to a thing. Hopefully, we've been taking regular backups of it so that we can, you know, regular dumps of the database. Did you know that's what it's called, actually? When you take a backup, it's called a dump. Because you're basically dumping all of the data out into some output. Oh, this is a nice break room. We got a nice lamp, some coffee. Got a recycle bin. This place is everything. Well, that's strange. She almost looks like the queen.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is.
Tell me more.
Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
A soul, you say? Interesting.
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
She got hit in the lightning planes? I hate that. I can never dodge the lightning 100 times. I had to basically cheat.
Y'shtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
A little soul healing. Very cool.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect.
And those 20 consecutive streams, right, Y'shtola? Y'shtola's so happy. She's contemplating how cool Atchvi is for watching me 20 times in a row. Thanks, Atchvi. Appreciate it.
I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
Are we dealing with like Kingdom Hearts territory right now where like she's a somebody and like, but there's a heartless or a nobody walking around? Is she the heartless or the nobody? I gotta know. Is she the nominee or the other nominee? Anyway. I don't know Kingdom Hearts lore that well.
How can that be possible?
I'm gonna have to watch Barry's summary video again.
The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
Oh, Occam's...
I died.
Whoops. That's a little awkward.
Whatever do you mean?
Nothing. She's clearly crazy. Don't listen to crazy cat lady.
I I'm not dead. I'm not.
Clearly.
What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people?
Hi. Mercania Surnari. Warrior of Light. Keeper of the Path. Heir to Gilgamesh's legacy. Kingsoul. The greatest swordsman the world has ever seen.
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
She's kind of like Philip J. Fry, or like from Futurama. She's kind of like in a Futurama, you know, instead of 1,000 years, though, it's like centuries, 4 centuries or so. And she wakes up like, where the fuck am I?
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrobe.
When Boku was talking about you playing Limbus, it reminds me of some of my friends trying to get me to play like 30 plus games and what. That's, yeah, I try not to do that. Like 3 to 4 tops. That's my limit. Like I try to keep it like, I like playing games, but I'm like, I try to keep the ones I'm focused on to like 3 or 4 at once. So we have Nikke, we have Phoenix. Right now we have Final Fantasy 14, but that might change. We'll see. We had Death Stranding, right?
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal.
It's dead now. Completely dead.
Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
Uh-huh. Traumatize me, baby. Well, you heard the lady.
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Do you speak true?
No, I
You've
speak.
been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Doesn't look a day over 100. Sorry, making jokes.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
You mean the kingdom lied about the queen's purported death? I'm shocked. Shocked! Someone lied to us, Ashby. I can't believe it. Also, yeah, short games are fine. 400 years. I wish I could live 400 years. That seems like a good amount of time. Get a lot of experience, perspective with 400 years on the world. All right, well, welcome to the world of the living. You clearly are well adjusted for this. I do not believe everything. I do not believe you're lying. So please tell me everything that's happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like the more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I'll summon Grahatia and Kryl for now. Alright. Let's all have some tea and let the queen know what's been going on. I just sit in the back because I'm useless at this point. And so, oh god, I told her about like Otis and the kingdom, I'm guessing. I guess now this is the part where like she's understanding what's been keeping up, what she's missed. We tell her some fun stories, try to cheer her up, lift her mood a little bit, while at the same time informing her. And in the end, there were 4.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations.
I'm sure you would.
In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale.
I mean, if I had Y'shtola and Alizé minstrating me, I'd probably feel pretty good too.
I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
So there are these big companies that bop, bop, bop. Yeah. Y'shtola is the motherly sort. She is the mom. She is definitely the scion mom. And Alizé is a good loyal friend. Y'shtola is the motherly sort. That's why I call her mommy. What? She's like, that blink was well done.
You can trust in his judgment.
Those two were that blink when at the time. Bing, bing. Just the cartoon. Ding, ding, ding.
Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
Lightning sickness. Lightning soul sickness.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
Soul healing. It's the best of both worlds. It's like a remedy, to borrow Final Fantasy vernacular.
So very long.
Yep. Yep.
I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Everything.
Sphene?
The wise boy king. King boy.
Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
Good suggestion.
That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
That's okay. I'll kill the bitch with my bare hands.
Still want to take a look, even so?
Ow. Oh, God. I wiggle my toad and, like, for some reason, like, ow. That, like, for some reason, my toe knuckle, like, this sounds so weird, but, like, I wiggle my toes, and sometimes the big toe, like, smacks into the toe right next to it, and it hurts, because it, like, bends it really hard down. Owie.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
Okay, so, like, without knowing what's coming up, it's very likely that, like, she is the legitimate Sphene, and this is her legitimate feelings, and then the Endless, or the AI version of Sphene, has basically just cranked it up to, like, 11 or 12 and gone on a rampage. You know, they took, like, basically they installed, like, ChatGPT on that big terminal at 7.0, like, you're Queen Sphene, these are your prerogatives, and it was, like, you know, stuff like that, right? And it just went off the rampage after 400 years. I must...
Truly, I would be honored.
I thought you had stubbed your toe. Not cramped, just, like, flicked it too hard and, like, just really, like, ow.
Allow us to show you the sights.
Sometimes I get a cramp or something down there, but nothing
Thank
too
you,
bad.
Wooklamont.
Nothing too serious. My feet are fucked up from my martial arts training, but, like, All right, 7.2, Seekers of Eternity. So I guess after 7.1, at 7.1, they started doing this with like story chapters. Seekers of Eternity, 7.2 begins. All right, cool. I'm okay with it. I can dig it. Thank you as well, Mercanuous, for your kindness. The Endless Sphene. You knew her, did you not? It takes time for both of us to come to terms with the situation. Myself especially, but I recognize I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. That sucks. That's rough, buddy. Alright, let's go show Sphene the new Alexandria. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I need only a moment. Alright, take your time. Alright, let's give the lady some privacy. It can happen sometimes based on too much water, not enough water. You like move your muscles in a weird way, like Charlie horses are like that. I feel like I get a Charlie horse much more often than I used to, which sucks. So I'm trying to stretch it. Otskaris Amadis Durafusan. How you doing? Welcome in. It's been a while. It's nice to see you. All right. All right, I guess we're just waiting for Sphene. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So, you guys do anything for C-Day? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Doing good. All right. So, what is this gear? What is Sphene's outfit gonna be like? She comes out in like a sling bikini like Marzona.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing.
They gave her jorts. That was an interesting call. I sure am, Giraffe. I sure am. They gave her jorts and a hoodie. That's a hoodie, right? I guess that would count as a hoodie.
Oh, that really suits you.
That looks nice. It's ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll. Sure. Especially if it gets rainy.
For one so well traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
It's an interesting getup. I wonder how they came up with it.
A moment before you head out.
When do I get jorts?
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and
Good idea.
we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
Sphene, wait, Sphenes as in there's more than one queen? There's more than one endless? What do you mean other Sphenes, as in Sphenes plural? What do you mean, Shale?
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
Which one do I shoot? The one in jorts, the one in not jorts? I don't think it's that confusing. She's wearing jorts, other one not jorts. What's the confusion?
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
Uh-huh. ES for short.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant.
I don't know what,
Imitation stones.
but I don't understand, like, why you would need to do that, because, like, that's the only other one, and we know that she's Endless Sphene. Or something like that, right? I don't understand needing to make the distinction yet. Maybe they'll explain it, but it feels a little weird to just be like, all right, what's new in 14? Well, Giraffe, I'm kind of just like working my way through, I'm just kind of working my way through the new Dawntrail expansion. I'm not doing much right now. I figured I just wanted to come back and see what Dawntrail, the rest of the Dawntrail expansion was like. Maybe it'll convince me to pick up the Evercold expansion that's coming out next year. We'll see.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, we're just gonna have a chill
Rest assured,
time.
I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
That's fair. So that's why the hoodie. Yeah, so like for us, like I haven't played for 2 years, so ever since the end of Dawntrail 7.0, we did 7.1 on Saturday, and now we're dealing with the start of 7.2 with the return of Sphene, the actual Sphene, the actual physical Sphene from 400 years ago. Let's see how this plays out.
The people of today's Alexandria know only the endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale.
Shale's a good one.
Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
Oh my. Don't threaten me
That
with...
you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Okay, sounds good. Again, I don't see the complication. Jorts? No jorts. It's really not that simple. It's really not that complicated. Anyway, how you doing, Shale? As long as Sphene's keep Sphene's identity under wraps, should be safe enough to walk around the city. Can't be too cautious while the simulant's off doing whatever it is she's doing. Do take care out there. All will, I'll take care out there, all will. Solution 9. Still got a lot we can do. And I was also thinking, like, in passing anyway, that, like, with the new look and everything, it might be time for me to, like, also think about getting some new outfit. I feel like being a veteran tank, wearing just the heavy armor, I'm feeling like a new outfit, a new wardrobe's in order as well. I'll have to take a look at that later. Maybe I'll do that off camera. We'll see. Oh, information center. There we go. There's an exuberant citizen talking to Wook. What's going on over here? Things were a bit awkward at first. She's still so young after all, but before long we were talking up a storm. Had so much fun, like old times. Been to Toliolo? Were you able to meet your friend? Oh, I see. She's one of the chosen. All right, so let me get a better look at this outfit real quick. I'm looking respectfully, chat. So she got the torn off jeans. They're so short, they got the pockets. Okay. They gotta have those jean shorts somewhere in like either the store or like a fashion outfit, right? That is a hoodie, right? Or is that just like a rain poncho or a half poncho? I wonder. A half coat? I don't know what you would call that. Anyway, looks not bad. Looks not bad at all. Her hair kind of looks purplish under the hoodie there. Yeah, it's definitely got raincoat material because of the crumpling on the sleeves there. Definitely like raincoat material. The shoes are kind of hard to see, but they look like pretty neat sneakers. All right. That lady wants to talk with Lamati, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that suits you? There are so very many. I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Mercanuous choose? Okay. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending adventures. Nah, we're good. We're not going in any duties right now. Welcome to Solution 9. Inside, you are inside the heart of an NVIDIA R900 RTX, 5900 RTX. Oh, I see. We're gonna do, oh, I'll show you what we're doing here. Can I? Let's go to the Nexus first. There are lots of different shops in the Nexus arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing shopping. The Endless Sphene gave Mercanuous and Lamati a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wook Lamont. The government sector. Boo! In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who've lost loved ones, and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Zelenia. I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to impose any personal beliefs upon others, though. Well, that's where you and Endless Sphene are differ, apparently. If you tune to Lalo 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes aether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It is heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. But mostly me. Alright. The lady talking to Lama T just came back from Tuliolo. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey. It's all thanks to everyone's hard work. That's right, we did restore the choo-choo train. We got locomotion back to and from Alexandria and Tuliolo. There was once a railroad conducting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom. Lindblom! But operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed. To see a railroad now that connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that a history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. And continuing to strive for peace, Tuliolo's leaders have shown great magnanimity. Magnanimity. That's it. Magnanimity. And I can't help but be moved. Magnanimity. I knew I was missing a syllable in there. Well, bye. Have fun with your family. She's approaching. Wooklamot is approaching your location rapidly. She's right behind me, isn't she? Galulja's like... Sphene's like... Oh, hi, Wooklamot. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Mercanuous and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and stop at the Mosaic? We can take a break there. I could take the Aether way. But we'll go to the residential sector. We'll just take a quick shortcut. We won't go all the way there. I wonder if this place has changed at all. Residential sector, basically. Hi, Death Guardian. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Happy C-Day. We're just playing some 14, chilling. Big chilling. Kind of depressed. Oh, I'm sorry, Guardian. That sucks. I know how that feels. I'm sorry you're feeling down, man. Well, hopefully you can hang out with us for a bit. We can lift your spirits up a little bit. Right, Alarian's Edge, I think it's called. Is that right? I think that's what it's called. The one with the permadeath mechanic. Did you lose your boy or girl? Echoes of Aincrad. Did things go poorly, my man? We've been walking for a while, so this is a restore feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Sphene, Mercanuous, you two of you go ahead and order first. All right. Whiskey. Straight. I haven't been this disappointed since Fallout 76. Ooh, that's...
So many different drinks. I can't decide.
That's quite a poignant and precise review there, Death Guardian. I'm sorry. You didn't lose anyway. It's just boring. Is that the idea, or is it that there's a little bit of both? I'm sorry you're not having fun with it though. I've had a couple games like that where like I'm not having fun with this, and it sucks. But there's always more games on the horizon. But still, I'm sorry if you're going through this, buddy. Gin and tonic, please.
I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Made with real dollies. The game is as wide as an ocean, but deep as a puddle. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about a lot of those games myself, Death, like that, and like Pal World and stuff. I don't know. Like Pal World, I think is a little bit more in depth, but like there's a lot of these games. There was another one that came out that was like, it looked interesting, but like, oh, it's like an MMO type RPG as well. But then it's like, it has the same like UI as the Hoyoverse games. I'm like, I'm out. That kind of turned me off immediately because like I know exactly how this game is going to play now, I feel. And it turns out maybe I was kind of right, unfortunately. Very big Fallout format, but nothing to do with it. Yeah. Game developers, the good ones anyway, like like a lot of the Yakuza team, they're like, big doesn't mean like giant and lots of empty space. Big means there's a lot to do, or makes the game feel big, even though like technically you're just in a couple blocks of Shinjuku, like a 9x9 grid of Shinjuku. Anyway, a Dali coffee made with real Dali, or made by the Dalai Lama.
Of course. I should warn you though, Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
Did I stutter? What, do I look like a bitch? Give me the extra bitterness. I swear.
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Dali coffee, huh? Well, I'm not a big coffee fan. Is there tea? Cocoa. Ding. The whole point of this game as multiplayers was to climb the 100th floor. Yeah, Aincrad. Yeah, it's basically a Sword Art Online clone, right? And then it has permadeath, which is the other big thing about it. Ah, dang, what? I don't know. I feel like vegetable juice is somehow racist against Vieira. Like I say that, oh, you'll have carrot juice, you being a filthy bunny boy. Is that it? No, it's like, that's racist. I'm also the Warrior of Light. How dare you? Cocoa. I mean, I like cocoa, but like cocoa doesn't seem appropriate. I wish there was a tea option. I guess I'll have, you know what? I don't hate coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I won't like refuse it either. I'll have a coffee, like a cappuccino. I'll have a coffee.
Two
Dali
Dali coffees then. The beans make for dark roasts that are quite aromatic. I find the sharp flavor invigorating, though a dash of milk can be a wonderful complement.
Don't let Sugar hear you say that. Otherwise she's gonna come like roaring in on Black Typhoon and like just dump a billion gajillion pounds of brown sugar into your coffee. And she'll be like, still not sweet enough.
In a moment.
Thank you. Oh my god, it's like Starbucks. I just realized it literally is meant to be like a Starbucks. The can and all is like screaming at me, Starbucks. So, oh god. God, they even have the plastic little rim protector things. Oh god. I don't know how to feel about this. Hmm?
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people.
It is. I agree. Is that metal or plastic? Oh, it's got a little... Is it like... What is that called again? The stand... I don't remember the name of those big stupid metal cups that everybody was going crazy for. Can't remember.
But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
Stranger in Paradise? Are they going to be added back in? Death? Do you know?
The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Yeah, it's... I mean, even if, like, you got to live that long... No? Oh, God, that sucks. That sucks, yeah. I'm so sorry, Death. That's horrible. How much are they charging for that game? Is it, like... I don't know if it's, like, $40, or is it full 50, 60. Are they charging full price for that? I hope not. No buying or decorating houses. No you can't do multiplayer in that game? That feels like a missed opportunity. No cooking system. That feels like a big missed opportunity, especially if it's meant to be like SAO. Anyway, sorry. Sphene's contemplating. Everything you've ever known and loved, gone. It's gotta be rough.
Your Majesty, is that you?
No.
Well,
Should have worn the mask.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
Okay, that's unforgivable. If I can't smooch my allies, then what's the point of even playing a game, right? Which, you know, what's the point? What's the point of getting to know people if I can't smooch them down the line? If I can't potentially smooch them? God dang it. Garbage game. 1 out of 10. I don't think he's buying it.
You are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
I wonder what the idea was. It just they wanted to rush it out the door or something?
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
And QS for short.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Understandable. You're a stranger in a dark, dark world. Stranger. Is that a QR code pillar? It looks like a QR code. I wonder why they did all of that. Is it just like no fan service for the first time in SAO history? Oh God. Although I know, you know, I never watched SAO, so I don't know how fan service-y it was to begin with. It does look like a QR code, but it's not. I wonder what the reason for that is. It was just like, were they trying to beat GTA 6? Was there just too much was there just a rush to get out of the door for a particular period of time? I'm wondering. Either way, it sounds horribly rushed if they had them remove that much. Yeah, that's criminal. I would be disappointed in myself too. I'd be disappointed in myself too, not in myself too, because I didn't make the game. Forgive me, I didn't mean to talk in the mood. It's fine. Still, I feel better having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry for not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite all right. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee, have a lovely chat with mechanics. Cup of coffee is putting it is a bit of a stretch. It was more like a metallic a metallic bottle of coffee or something like that. That would suck. Like, you put hot coffee in something that's metallic like that. Stanley! That was what I was looking. That was the name of those stupid cups everyone was looking for. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it's probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's do the recreation zone. There's plenty to see in True View. Sounds like that sounds like a really, really watered down game, and I'm not sure. Yeah, but that's a huge disappointment. I'm disappointed. Skill tree. You know, I was hearing somebody actually making the the argument that like maybe we can stop with the skill trees in every game, which is an interesting argument in and of itself. Oh, I forgot these things have double colors now. You can give them 2 types of color. No special class specialization or promoting. Sounds like a super watered down game now. There's 8th, right? There's a couple people up and around, but it's late for most people here, so. True View. What is that, I wonder? Is that another prison unlock? What is that over there? Now I'm curious. So I don't know how far away this thing is. Is that the gym? Oh, is it the raid? The next part of the Alliance raid? I didn't do the heavyweight match yet, didn't I? Right, I have to do this part too. Right. Look at that graffiti. Oh yeah, Yana, I remember you. I remember thinking you were kind of cute. I mean, moving on. We'll come back to that later. I might eventually do the Alliance raids, because I definitely want to do at least one. Only weapons we got are sword, spear, axe, dagger. Yeah, man. Okay, so what are the reviews of the game? Do you know, Death? Like, how is it being rated? Was it? Please tell me people weren't like giving it high reviews or anything like that. I hope not. At least the critics I would trust would hopefully see through a lot of this. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, looks like we got an ad break coming here soon. What the? Stricken citizen? Stricken with what? He's down with the sickness. All right, I think the ad break's coming up here in like 20 seconds, guys. Even though my computer says it's like 1:10. I don't trust it because the browser's got cookies and bullshit caching or whatever. But anyway, thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate Def and Giraffe and Ashby. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you on the other side here. I'll just talk a little bit. Was that promised originally, Def, or was that like something that like they were like saying like, oh no, this will be in the game? Or was that something promised that they just threw away? That's a lot of weapons. That's basically like 3 or 4 times as many weapons as is actually in the game, which sucks. What's Coco up to? Coco's probably just getting some stuff started. Hopefully her subathon's going well. She was feeling ill. Sounds like she's feeling well enough to stream. I hope she's doing okay. Getting sick, you know, pushing herself really hard. Not promised, but the SAO games before had them. Oh, I didn't realize there was additional ones. I didn't realize there were other ones there. I might rearrange my toolbar again as well. There's a lot of things the more I do is like, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll fiddle with the things here and there. This is the 9th there's nine SAO games, even though this isn't technically an SAO game. Is this an SAO game? Like, because like it doesn't have like Kirito or any of the other characters in it, like the characters in it. Does it? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was like based on SAO, but not like an SAO brand game. Maybe I got that wrong. Kirito's in the game as a side character. Oh shit, I didn't even realize. I wonder if like that's one of the other reasons, like, well, we're nine deep. Why are we trying this hard? Maybe we're not, maybe we shouldn't be trying as much as we should be. That could be another thing. Although that's not excusing it, mind you. I'm just saying, like, I wonder if that's another thing. God, I got all these things I need to figure out. When did I pick this up? All these food. I definitely need to do a lot of things here. This game has the lowest Steam review rating out of all. Wow, damn. It sounds like it's just like after 9 in, they've gotten corrupt, or like, it kind of feels like what happened with Dynasty Warriors. Like after like 8 or 9 in the series, they're just like, no one's buying this shit anymore. There's a better review score than this. The mobile game port? This thing is a mobile game port. What in the world? This, the more you tell me, Depth, the more I'm like, what the hell were they thinking? I wish I knew. Well, sometimes a bad game is just made. Anyway, we're done with the break here, so thanks everybody. He looks pale. We need to find him a place to rest. Thank you. I was on my way attention business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger's past, but the terror lingers. Oh, he's having PTSD. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Oh, let's see. You want me to do a rally ho? Hey, buddy, it's okay. You'll be okay. Thank you. Feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those who outlong to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It's only after they have passed away in the family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not exactly here in an official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and leave it to the families to decide on what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. Well, remember, they wouldn't remember that their family members were gone. Whoop! Wiped from the cloud, remember? It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. I want to help. You want to help too, Mercanulith? I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at delivering stuff. I mean, I played 50 hours of Death Stranding. I'm basically a pro at this point. I am truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. Here comes my center of gravity. Strap up. Where's my BB? In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I'd like to know the family's reaction. All right. A lot of bugs. Well, I can kind of forgive that for a game, usually when it comes out. Usually takes a patch or 2 to fix them. You know, there have been people in Tuliolo who have had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle these deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Definitely need to clean this keyboard when I get a chance. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. We'll see. I'll be doing a lot of things tomorrow. NPCs walking around in T-pose. Well, that's because they need to assert dominance, Death. They clearly know the rules, right? They just gotta assert dominance. So, there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right. 3 for people on Trueview, and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Mechanicus? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Certain duties require that 1 more PC accompany you. Yep. You NPCs will talk to me. I've done this before. Hi, Dreamer. Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for the boat. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sea Day. just chilling with some Final Fantasy 14, which has suddenly become Death Stranding again. I can never escape. At least there's no BTs or anything to worry about, I think. Is that where they go? I'm gonna have to move this maybe. That's a beautiful dress. Bygone brass shirt, a Neo Queen dress. Ooh, that's super pretty. All right. Can I move that now? That's gonna bother me if I don't do anything about it now. Let me see here. Is that my target bar? Okay. Maybe a little bit like that. So there's a little bit more overlap. All right. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, okay. That actually works out for me. Game's been out for 10 days and already 7 players. That sucks, man. I mean, like you said, it's not a multiplayer game, right? So like, I don't know, but still that sucks, especially with a new game. You don't want it to go, you don't want it to bomb. That's the last thing you need, right? I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. All right, Sphene, what do you think? Discuss True View. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. What do you think, Gulul? What do you think, boy? Boy. The people around True View seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out on the street now, I worry if they'll be all right. No, they're just happy. They're having fun. One too many, that's all. Is that the strip club? Why is there a heart there? Is there something you need? I had an exciting day. Should be able to pick up my car Wednesday if I can get insurance. Plus, I had a minor emergency at work, so... Ooh! Were you successful in your execution? One good thing is funny Steam comments. That's true. You can get some joy out of that, I suppose. Some humor out of that. Well, congratulations on the car. I was actually thinking about a bad financial decision myself, Dreamer. I was spending the morning out looking at 4K gaming monitors because I was like, I could use a new one. And I could use some monitor arms. But those are pricey. So I was thinking about doing that. I was also thinking about, but then I need like, I still need to like replace a bunch of shorts. I still need to like get some replacement linens. I still need to maybe I want to save some money for a nice trip in September and or December. If you turn off your monitor, this game really doesn't. Ow! Oh God, that's biting. That's good. I have a package for you. Package delivery. Slightly jostled. So Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do it. But when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand I'll never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now, I find myself wondering about this and that, like how much I can afford to muck around with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake. Give my cards to Malachite. Can I go in here? I can. Is this a strip club? No, it's just some weird... Where's some weird tube place? Anyway. Kind of looks like a hookah shop. Anyway. So then what says Tim? Bandai solved video game piracy by making a game so bland and empty nobody wanted to torrent a file for it. Well done. Damn. Good ones. Some good roasting. It's like when I watch a bad wrestling show, me and my friends immediately go to like the Reddit just so we can see the shitty commentary roasting of a show. What is it? If you're trying to sell it to me, then I'm not interested. Here you are. Package delivery. Slightly jostled. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping it might help me remember. No such luck, it seems. The owner's dead. They'll never become one of these endless Queen Sphene tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of aether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neo-regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sphene herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but Sorry, I need to clear my head. Everybody's dealing with the concept of love. I mean, death. What's in here? Look at that fashionable Tataru. It looks like Tataru, but it's just a Lalafell. But look at that fashionable Lala. This is where you get your drip. You can look as cool as that. I kind of want that Cactar light. That'd be fun. I love Cactars. They're cool little dudes. Jake, I've earned this. You sure have. What has he earned? Hello. Do I know you? Package delivery slightly jostled. Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been... Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It got me thinking what we did to Tuliolo. I didn't even know we killed so many of their people. Not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamati. Uclimat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolo know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandria people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you spill ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death. And hearing that they're running out of Neo regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. She's a little on edge. That's everyone on TrueView. Let's go to the Neon Stein. You guys thirsty? You want a drink? We got tea and soda, and more soda and Monster. So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of people. Which one's your favorite, boy? Gerald's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not the ones they sell here. I want to try one, but Shell wouldn't let me. Yeah, you're too young for Monster. Wait a couple years, buddy, and then you can drink all the Monster you want. It's fine. Do not feed the child Monster energy drink. We'll be back here. I still got a couple championship matches to fight in here, but not today. Think we're going the right way? How romantic. You can get wet with your lover under the arches. Oh, I gotta go down. I don't think I can run, because if I run, they go away. I split up from them. They need to be able to follow me, essentially. So jumping off is out of the question, too. True view. I might need new earphones, too. That was another thing I was looking at. Concord sends its regards. That sounds like a threat. Concord sends its regards as it pulls out the gun. Concord sends its regards. That's a good one. You talking to me? Here you go. Sweet bike, by the way. Here you go. Slightly jostled. Oh, right, this. Can't say it stirs any memories. It does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? No Man's Sky treatment needed immediately, damn. Ah, of course, you're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. It's about time someone recognized me around here. I can't stress how incredible it is what you achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you. Though not for the first time, I realize. He's seen me fight. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. Wasn't my finest moment, you might recall. Oh right, you were a bit of a grumpy Gus. You were like, I need work. Need some work. Hi Shogun. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You're the one who yelled at Sphene to her face. You're the one who was desperate for souls, right? That's right. Sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lithander. I used to fight in the Arcadian. Not anymore. I took Queen Sphene's words to heart and found a new job. One where I can put my knowledge of physical condition in use. I'm not gonna want to get spoiled. Have a nice stream. Hi, Melly. Bye, Melly. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the kind words. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget your boat. Don't forget your boat, Melly. Very important. I'm about to air. I'm all right. About to do dailies anyway. I'm alert because I don't want to be spoiler. Understand, Shogun. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate the support all the way. Please feel free to lurk. You know, I think exclamation lurk works. Let me check that. Do I have a lurk action? I should have a lurk action. I do. Yes, I do. All right, I have a lurk action. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I used to fight in the Arcadian. Not anymore. I already said that one. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned. I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I've ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Yeah, thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena. I need to take better care of it. You only get one. I'm the only blue-skirt hobigo besides my father. Lama T once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I could never throw away the body. This body. Most people would find it odd to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. Nice talking to you. Thanks for the delivery. See ya. Tenacity, please. Bum, 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 bum. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Mercanius. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard. And the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Let us report to Malachite. He should be back in the north of the recreation zone. Are you gonna ride that bike? Or are you just gonna stare off into the distance? Are you a model? What's going on here? She's not moving. She's not breathing. She's not even blinking. I think this is a mannequin. All right. I can't fall off, right? No, not allowed. No jumping into the endless void. Aw, they won't let me have any fun. Boom, boom, boom. The one dude printing out a list of all the better games he could have bought with $70. That's probably a big list actually nowadays. Because like, you count all the indies that are really good and under 70. Or like you can put them in combinations with each other. Boo. Yeah, boo. They won't let me have any fun. I can't even kill myself. Boo. Where am I going? Speak with Malachite. He was at... Oh, he's at True View. I didn't even have to warp. It was literally just a little bit up here. But I'm lazy. No lazier than any other human being, though. Ba-dum, 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 ba-da-bum. I need a skateboard so I can like grind up the rail. Anyway. Thank you for your assistance. With this heavy delivery I planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. Some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted the items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Or of late, I've come to believe that each one of us are the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they're passed away, and we've lost our memories of these people, we've lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If all memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. All memories are what define us. They form the path we walk to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning, but I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. Oh, geez, that sounds horrible, Dad. That's just some BS mechanics right there. Or some poor design, some improper design there. I'm not mad at, like, the designers either. They're just kind of just doing what they're paid for. But someone clearly had to give these guys some better direction. The Endless Sphene was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Yeah, bad, since this game is permadeath. It's basically asking, like, you're gonna die here. Get ready to roll a new character. That's frustrating. Huh? Is that? Dark Sphene. It's your doppelganger. Now that you've met, one of you has to die. The simulant? She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know any better, I'd said she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we will not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Mm-hmm. Sure am. All right, off we go. She went off. Speak with Wook-Lamat. The meme continues. Speak with Wook-Lamat. So where did she go? Where did the faker go? The simulant heading to the street over there. The neon stein is that way. Let's hurry. Why? Why are we hurrying? Am I being stupid? Probably. The answer. The poor guy got his save file deleted because he died while being stuck in stunlock. Yeah, I mean, that's just mean. That just would make me like, well, I'm not playing this game ever again. Like, why would I bother? That's just mean. All right. Well, we lost her.
Let's press on, if only a little further.
And I did say them adding more floors. So, like, more than 100 floors. You know a game that was kind of like that I liked, but I never really got far in, was Azure Dream. Okay, they're just asking for people like, hate this game. Also, why did I just get hit with lightning?
Hey, are you all right?
No, I just got hit with lightning. And someone just shut down the Solution 9. What the hell? Oh no. Is that who I think it is? Don't tell me he's back.
So he didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Sorry to disappoint you?
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
Oh, I see.
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
Who the hell are you? Not an Ascian, I don't think.
I I know that voice.
Who is it? She has that same evil smile like Doro. She's like Doro.
You there? Yes, you.
Yeah, what? You want something?
We have important business with you.
You don't do. Sorry,
We left
jittery.
something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us. Yes?
Oh, is that why they were targeting me? They want the key back? I'd love to give it back, but I promised my girlfriend, like, she had dibs first. Huh? You asked me after you tried to kill me? That's not, yeah, usually you ask first and then try to kill afterward. You got the order of operations wrong.
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate.
You see? Like, now you're being a little bit more reasonable, see?
If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
Oh. I see. So the reason why there's only 5,000 is because the rest need to be, like, fuel for whatever thing you're plotting?
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments.
Oh, great. We got a mad scientist villain now. Is he Hojo? Please tell me his name's Hojo.
'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless.
Oh, so she's aware of the other one.
I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that.
Twisted
I
face.
knew you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi.
Here we go. Twisted face.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
She's got big Dorothy vibes, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's got big Doro vibes. That's just a punchable face. Like, what if she's just like bonker, smash her, stomp the Doro, stomp the Simu? I don't believe you.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Okay.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolo if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Oh, she's good. Dang it. Political theater. Remember, look, we're supposed to be, we gotta behave ourselves.
Damn you.
But do you think the queen would get away with killing the warrior of light, the savior of the world? What do you stand to gain by making everyone endless? He's ignoring me. He's so ignoring me.
You're speaking to me.
Yeah, dude. You and your lame drawing tablet.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
By making them soulless husks?
Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment.
Uh-huh. I can't wait for this one, but I'm getting the feeling we're gonna go through the old file sorting cabinet and pull out one of these classic speeches from mad scientist tries to create immortal life, ends up becoming a monster.
The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated.
It seems to be pretty effective so far.
It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict.
Oh, that's what he meant. He's like, people be fucking too much. Like, he's right. Have you ever seen the Balmung server or any place with RP? God, they just can't stop touching each other. People be fucking too much, and that's gonna just make resources really hard to get.
All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential.
Such as every species, not just ours. That's just the way it works, man.
Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Uh-huh.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
Oh, one of her old assistants.
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology.
The loser incel who stayed in his room
He
playing.
founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
And he didn't find it, so neener. God, what a sad boy. Okay. The sad boy. Got it.
Calyx, you always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
See, this is where the logical fallacy comes in. It's like, we need to preserve life, which is why I'm gonna kill you so that people can be preserved. It's like, this is where the logical fallacy comes in.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Well, at least we know what the stakes are now. I still don't know what to make of this guy, but like, at least he's like giving us a different perspective on villainy. Like, what have we done so far? Like, if you remember, like the Empire was originally just like typical imperialistic hegemonic power expansion of empire mixed with some good old-fashioned classic racism. And then we had to deal with the Assyrians, who were more like what would I say, constructionalists or something like that. Basically, people were like, the world must be made as it was again because that's the only one true reality. And now we're dealing with more like eugenics, simple eugenics. Survival of the fittest is no longer worthy, but we'll pick who the winners and losers. Are you all right, Mechanimus? I'm a little bit, maybe a little twitchy, but I'm all right. Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless. Perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations, or surpass them and create new and go beyond your limits. Go plus ultra. Anyway, excuse me. It's not your fault, by the way, Sphene. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. Although it's hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens there's something that only you can do right at this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time left to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. Is that like the new faction that replaced the Assassins? You know about preservation? I'm gonna need a refresher on this one, I think. We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system, as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Is that in my codex? Maybe I should look at. Maybe finally I got an excuse to open up the codex and be like, what are they talking about? This is helpful. Fashion accessories. I have one. A napisaku. Is it in journal? Where's Endless Codex? Where would that be? Collection? There it is. Unending Codex. Can I search? Is there a search function in this? Probably not. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Oh well, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, wow, I forgot this. Wait, why is this new? Anyway, I'll deal with it later. I guess we'll find out about this right now when we go in here. I thought there'd be an entry, because like, I guess we don't have enough information yet, so maybe Shale will regale us with a tale, a shale tale, as it were, a shale tale where we eat snails, and soon enough we'll all be hale, and maybe we'll brace for a strong gale.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
It's weird. I guess, okay, but I guess this is the new bad guys? These are the new bad guys. Say hello to the bad guy.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless.
Which they claim is like, I guess, the next level of human evolution.
It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections.
Yep. Sounds familiar.
But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone.
Nope.
Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Uh-huh. Is that you? Why are you glazing the villain, Graha? I thought I taught you better than that.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution,
'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Keep the plan in motion, I imagine. It's easier to keep people
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear.
I mean, there's one thing he made plain clear. He wants me dead. He wants my key.
That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Good guess. Good postulation.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Interesting how?
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
She backtraced the source.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
But if he is the guy he says he is, he would already know that, where it was. Wait.
The old castle is inside this tower.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Well, if we have a lead, I say we follow it. What else are we supposed to do?
Agreed. And besides, you owe him for that bolt of lightning.
What bolt of lightning?
If you're set on this course of action, I'll give you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Nice sneakers.
Let me come with you.
No.
I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Fine, if you insist. You can get in my backpack.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
The castle. The castle. All right. Well then. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take some time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Alex, you know what, Sphene, you're all right after all. You're not a psychopath like that simulant. Thank you? Yeah, you're not as all bloodthirsty or genocidal like that filthy, ugly. Okay, that's enough. I appreciate the compliment, but you can reel it back a little bit. Right, I believe we've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Galulja. And no matter what your future holds, your knowledge of Electro will serve to bound you well. Bound to serve you well. Serve to bound you well. Shale, what are you doing with that boy behind closed doors? Nothing. Certainly not teaching him the ways of shibari. What? Go to sleep. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. And we all nodded and walked away. Classic FF14. Never gets old. Just the collective nod while everybody walks off into the distance. Nod, leave. All right, we're going to the government building. It's the robots. Remember the kill bots? I remember the kill bots. I could have sworn this is where they handled relocations. Man, this place is a big, sterile government building, all right. Oh, do I just go into the back room? I guess I'm allowed to go back here. I'm the warrior of light, baby. All right. Hail to the king, baby. The lift attendant. You can't tell me what to do, lift attendant. It's a cool axe, though. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector. We'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up the wrong sector. Be sure to follow her instructions. Thank you for taking care of us. Yoroshiku. According to Tila Jaw's records, T-Shell Jaw's records, the tower is divided into an inner and outer sections below Origenics. The castle's at the heart of the intersection. Upon arriving at the Fountain sector, we need to make our way inwards. All right. Seems straightforward enough anyway. Take the communicator with you. You got it. Yet another communication device. It's been modified to track your coordinates. I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Oh god, she's collecting my geographical load. She's collecting my geo data. Telemetry. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Dungeon unlock noise? Dungeon unlock noise? Dungeon unlock noise. The Underkeep is now accessible. Cool. And the Underkeep of the Pale Party is. Don't have much of a choice, it looks like. That's okay. This works for me. Insufficient item level. No! Oh god, what do I need for it now? All right, well, let me know. I need 705. All right, well, now we're stuck. Now we're item locked in. Dang it. Wow, how 705? Shit. Can I even like get that going in time here? What do I mean by that? Can I even like get anything going with that? Mathematics, mnemonics, nuts, not even my nuts. Discontinued heliometry. I don't know if I can get enough of this done. I guess I can go, well, you know, I can go with a market board. That is definitely one thing I can do. Is there a market board here? I forget. Doesn't look like it. All right, well, if I can't get one here, where should I go to check? We have our pick of the litter. Gonna go back to the old homestead, as it were. Mm. Tural. Yeah, let's go a little bit back. I'll head back. Good old Limsala Minsa. My home sweet home. A lot of people are showing off their wares. All right. I don't know how much of this is going to cost me, but let's take a look. All right. So clearly we have shitty arms and we need better arms. Country lovers, courtly lover. It's like courtly lover. When you 770. Ooh, shit. We're going to need a lot. Well, we are down. Archaeo Kingdom bastards. Broadsword. I think that's not a bastard sword. It's a broadsword. Courtly lover. Is that the Valentine's thing? Is that something you get for Valentine's Day? How much? Pricey. How about the Shamshir? Shamshir's usable. That's fine. I don't need to get everything. Bastard sword of sanctifying light. 560. Why? Is that the it looks cool. I don't know what that's for. Anyway. Focus. The Shamshir seems reasonable. Might have to glamour it later. You know what? This will all be a good excuse for me to glamour, I guess, too. Ceremonial pelta. How much for the pelta? I'll take the pelta. We'll do 740. 740 seems reasonable. Courtly lover's hairpin. Oh, there. Not bad. How much? 148? The thing is, I could grab this and it'd be future-proofing as well. I got the money. I can just pull out some funds later. Surcoat of Fending. Oh, that's a pretty coat. That's got some pizzazz to it. Are these the ones that can be like ornate? Yeah, this is the one that can like be, that's the one that can be dyed, right? They both can be dyed, it looks like. Nope. That one just got more things. Ceremonial corset. Oh, how pretty. All right, I'm just gonna do this. Courtly lover. All right, and I'm broke. Let me grab some more money. Hi, Elandra. Good to see you. Can I have my money, please? No. Finder's fee, bitch. 1500000. Need my money for now, Elandra. Thank you, though. And Ambar's got some money, too. So we'll just pull it all out. Starting fresh here. How did I do this again? It was like... Oh, okay, that's what I was doing. All right. Sign venture. It's all good. Thank you. Are they still using ventures for everything? Let's see here. All right, so we need hands, Archeos, Vambraces. Why are these so fucking expensive? Oh, because they're high quality, I guess. Ugh. I'll future-proof for now until we get some decent gear. Hi, Shizu. Why is this bum boy still not in a maid outfit? I don't know yet. Also, hi, Shizu. Welcome in. Welcome in. God, that's expensive. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the boat. Right. Well, I'm gonna be piss poor broke. But that's okay. I'm not really worried. Occult earrings of blood. Wait. Did they have like set things now? What's going on here? 50. Good luck getting that out of me. The neck and the left ring. Maybe I have enough for one more ring. Just a little shy, but maybe I can get it. Maybe. Hope you're doing well, Shizu. It's good to see you. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. You know what? Maybe a part of me feels like I should just get rid of these because I'm not going to use them right now. I'm just starting fresh. I'm starting new. Gotta take the old with the new. What's old is new again. All right. We get one ring. Now I'm gonna put it all on, and then I'm gonna go to my glamour. I'm gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna see if I can come up with a new outfit for this bun boy. Good old Limsa Laminsa. It's only half as wow. That is really pretty. Not gonna lie. I feel like so uncreative compared to so many people. But you know what? We're gonna do it. I don't take the long way up. I know I could just like teleport, but like, there's the fun in that. It's been a while since I've been here anyway. This was my hometown. This is, well, no. Lore-wise, Merc is originally from Bastok before he got teleported by some weird, strange Atomos gate here towards Eorzea. And then he fought in the Blood Sands for a bit to win his freedom, and that's when he learned the trade of gladiator. But then he learned he had the Kingsoul when he was finally retired from the Blood Sands and became here to Limsa. That's my story. The Excruciatingly Excited. That's a title. All right, well, I guess the ads, while the ads are playing, I can like take inventory of what I have. All right. I love my clarinet. All right. Cats. They didn't sort this, did they? There we go. Whip. Honor bound. Cool sword. Wish it just auto sorted this for me, but I guess why. Oh, he's pink and gorgeous. So why were these sorted? So weird. Oh, I forgot a bracelet. Dang it. Oh, it's fine. It should be enough. As long as I get, I'm already past the, I'm already where I need to be, which is all I care about. You know, all in all, the gear itself doesn't look too bad. I definitely like the roses. It's a neat touch. All right. Well, first of all, let's update the gear set. Not bad. All right, now I do have my glamour plates still, do I? I do. There's a classic one I've had before for a while. I like that one a lot. That was fun. That was kind of like my go-to. That's the, yeah, that's the Endwalker. My barista. I like this one still. I definitely like the glaces and everything. Venture, we could always just go like this. That's not too bad. I miss a longsword. Wedding dress. Alexandrian armor. Classic throwback there. The white, I remember this. I love the white. My last real like savage raid armor I went for. It's good. And I go, oh, and then yeah, I remember fighting like hell to get this. That was another good one. It's my samurai outfit, so can't use that unfortunately. I can pick a lot of them, can I? kind of feeling this old one. I'm kind of feeling the Evacelian one. Maybe because he's a Fiera now. Feels a little bit more fitting. Definitely like my old Alexandria armor, though, but I was wearing this armor for like the longest time. I still like it a lot. You can use any armor for your game? You can? So I could use this. I'll have to... Damn, this really is the future. All right, well, let's do this. I'll do this for now. Yeah, I'll do this for now. Classic paladin merc. I like it a lot. I like it. It's endearing for me. Thanks. Welcome back from Mad Break, everybody. I was just slipping into a nice pair, a good old comforting pair of duds. Hope you don't mind. Just so beautiful. Beautiful. The Manderville sword. Oh my god. I did subject myself to that, didn't I? It's a good sword. Maybe I should make that a glamour as well. Maybe I should glamour that. It's a good sword. I didn't like the glow. That's what I remember. Lightbringer. Is there a sword? Is this the one I was thinking it was? No, that wasn't the one I was hoping for. I was looking for a long sword that I remember trying to get, but it's fine. We don't have to do this right now. My old Arnorbound, which was a cool sword. Katzbalga, Platina Gold Falchion, Clarent. What? Shit. There it is. All right, we're off. All right. So that should be enough. Definitely enough for now. I'll definitely look into more stuff when I get a chance, but good news is I'm flat broke, so I won't have to worry about money for a while. Anyway, before I go completely crazy, Tural, Solution 9. I'll get money back. It's not the end of the fucking world. All right, let's do a dungeon, shall we? We've been doing 2 hours of story. Let's go do a dungeon. Let's go kill something already. I want to kill something. Some resolution. Here he comes to save the day. And he gets rammed. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I really love the Evalasian armor. It was very worth the trouble to get it. Oh god, what is the FF11 tank armor? Please tell me it's the Brigadine armor. If it's the Brigadine armor, I might have a new favorite I have to do. Damn it, if it's the Brigadine armor. I'll have to take a look later. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it for myself. But when we do the 11, if it's the Brigadine armor, it's like, shit, I might have to change for that. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna start the dungeon. I also decided to take a piss break. Sorry, I lied. I apologize. You don't deserve that deception. But I figured, like, I'm up. Might as well go to the bathroom. All right. So now let's go and let's go. Let's go. Let's go kill something. I want to shoot something. I want to kill. Mom. Ding. Not the kind of song I was thinking I was gonna hit on the way down here. Wait, this song. I know this song.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
It's going well so far, I'd say, Shizu. We got to know Sphene a little bit. She's taken the fact that she's been asleep for 4 centuries well. There's also the fact that, like, we just met the enemy, who basically wants to be like the next step of evolution. There we go. Let's get in a better position for this. Sandcake? Interesting name. Interesting name for an enemy. Hold still. Check this. Hold still. Did you understand the joke I was making? I sure was. I sure do now. With Will Lamont and everything. It's like, oh, damn. Meme stays alive. Also, for some reason, I felt compelled to watch Joe Cat's video again about his crap guides to FFXIV. I like Queen Sphenes, but I like Sphene better. You know what? If only, you know what? It didn't make sense at the time, but now I understand. Now I understood what Shizu's words meant at the time. I didn't understand back then, but now I do. I'm trying to put on my best, tightest impression right now. Hopefully it's coming through, but like, I didn't understand her words at the time, but now I think I do. Also, one last thing.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Don't need that. There we go. Is this Lindblom? I think it's Lindblom. That's where I'm remembering. Anyway, should be an access patch nearby. Well, we're gonna go through the sediment trough instead. So how about that? God, the antlions. Antlions creep me the hell out. They're like, but they're such a wickedly neat design, but they really freak me out. They've been freaking me out ever since Final Fantasy IV, when I saw them for the first time. Just like freaky. And then 11 didn't do any favors when I was doing 11. And like, I wanted to go for like the samurai Hagan blade, and it's the only way. It's one of these fucking things that's guarding it, and it's a giant fucking antlion who you can't attack until it attacks you by ambushing you from the ground. It's fucking scary. It's fucking scary when you're like, yeah, jeez, just like Jesus Christ, you know. I didn't want to relive those memories of being ambushed by something from underground. A bit traumatizing for a boy of a fragile age. I'm definitely gonna retool my my bars here. I hope you're doing well, Shizu. I figured you were either feeling sick or you were just taking a break, but I was like, oh, Shizu's not on this morning. But then I guess you don't stream Sundays usually, right? Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't think you.
Detected something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Oh, a Gargant. Great. Remember I was saying I was like traumatized by giant antlions? I gotta fight one. I'm used to these guys from like 11 at least. All right, here we go. Oh, dang it. Bad timing for that. How did you know? How did you know, Wolflamon? I must know. Yeah, of course. You deserve some time off for sure. You watch its movement. Oh, okay. So I gotta watch him like a hawk, basically. Well, I didn't move. I'm the tank, girl. I need to be there. It's fine. Earth Song. All right. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, is this one of the? It's one of those. Got it. You forgot to speak with Wook Lamont. You're right. That was my fault. How rude. Very inconsiderate on my part. Guys, move. What the fuck? I guess. All right. Thought we were gonna move, but I guess not. Trap Jaws. Tank Buster. Dang. I definitely need a... I gotta get out of this DPS mindset and move a little bit quicker. There we go.
Good work. Now proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
That was all the way to get the access hatch. Okay. Hey, well, Clement, I'm gonna be moving, just to let you know. It's part FF9, part FF8, it feels. But yeah, I know this song now. Oh, that's pretty. Hello, Alexandria. It's been a minute. Oh, old school lizards. I love these guys. They're so cute. Anything that's FF11 just brings me a nostalgic tune to my old bones. Just bring some excitement to these old bones. Wrong button. Nah, I'm definitely gonna retool my bars in a little bit. I feel like I'm making too many mistakes. It's low stakes, of course, but like, you know, I want to do a good job. I want to do a good job. I want to be a good tank. I don't want to be a bad tank. Bad tanks are like circle tanks, and like they keep things. You know, Wilk is not making it easy because she thinks she's also a tank, so that's why she's up in the ass of this thing as well. But at least I'm keeping it away from Kryl and Graha. Singjuta? Chingulacha? I think it's... There. That was an old habit there. If you guys are gonna target this one, I guess I'll target this one.
Hold on.
I mean, hold on. You're not gonna limit break this thing, are you? You don't have to. He's almost dead. There you go. Little armadillo.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people laid...
Guess I gotta go down the slide.
It
Whee!
meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's jammed communication.
No! At least let me know if it's raspberry or not. You're mine. So Shizu, I hope you had at least a restful day. My day was, I had a day off today. I didn't do a lot. I did spend a lot of time like debilitatingly agonizing over whether I should buy a new monitor or not, and buy monitor arms, or if I should wait to buy new clothes and new linens, like I said, or if I should buy the new clothes and new linens, but also buy a ring light because I want to get a ring light for the camera, but then also save enough money in case I want to go on a trip to later this year. And I'm like, I was basically paralyzed with choice, even though like technically these aren't like difficult decisions that all have to be done at the same time. But I was like, what do I do? That was most of my day. All because I decided I wanted to go window shopping. It's like, what do I do? I can't window shop ever again. What did you decide? I decided I'm gonna probably buy the monitor and then we'll go from there, but I can get the ring light as well. And the monitor arms and everything. Because I have enough where like I can probably buy the new shirts and everything and the new linens. Like I need new towels, I need new bed sheets, new pillows and stuff. But that's not gonna be like prohibitively expensive, I think. I should be able to do everything. And then as for like trips, I'll be like, well, let's give it a month or so, see where I land. But a nice monitor would be nice. I just don't know what I would do with a third monitor, to be honest with you. That'd be so much space. Like, what do I do with all this? And like, the other thing I think I was hesitant in is like, why would you get a new monitor? The old monitor is working just fine, right? I don't need it, right? Save your money. So.
Oh, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Okay. Soldier S0. Hi, Soldier S0. I am the Soldier S0 of Alexandria. By order of the Royal Knights, I shall dispatch all intruders. Is that my boy Steiner? Field of Scorn? Hey, that sounds distinctly similar to my power. Thunder Slash. That seems familiar. Releasing his cringe inhibitors. Sector by sector. Oh, I get it. All right. Got it. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was a lot. That was a lot, actually. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We got this. We're hurt, but we're not. We're fragile, but we're not that fragile. Ooh, that looks cool. There we go. I think I'm passing the test so far. Oh wait, I didn't get that. So he only attacks on the last one?
That was hardly a challenge, I see.
Well, duh. You tried to kill me with one bolt of lightning?
Show me more. I bid you press on.
Why am I entertaining this guy? I could just as simply say nuh-uh and move on, but I guess I'm gonna humor him. So yeah, I think the first thing we're gonna do is gonna buy the ring light and the monitor and the arms, and then I'll figure out the rest. But I'll also then take a day out to either Wednesday, or probably Wednesday night, I'll go out and just be like, all right, let's go get some new pillows, towels, stuff, and then we'll be okay. I was freaking out basically, but I'm like, wait a minute, take a breath. Like, you're fine, right? You're not working, you're not 18 anymore. This isn't the time when you're like working paycheck to paycheck on bleeding margins here. You're gonna be okay, you know. But I still have that mindset in me, like, no, I gotta hoard things like a dragon. Yeah. Cat. Is that? Oh, I wanted to see what was behind there, but you guys interrupted my... I was going to talk about what was behind there, and you guys interrupted my thought. All right, we're gonna go here. Bygone Terror Knight? That's kind of a cool name for an enemy, I admit. That's a cool name. He didn't take a single hit of damage? Not even one? All right. Drop all the balls you can on him. Also, Shizu, I think you weren't here when I said it, but I think Queen Sphene, she gave me Doro vibes. I said like with the smile and the twisted grins and stuff, like that's Doro. That's Doro energy right there. It's like, just makes me want to punch her. Like just mush her. I wonder who's behind that portrait. It's gotta be like either Queen Alexandria or Queen Garnet. Something like that. Or Queen Sphene. Oh, what about these other photos? This is Alexandria Castle's theme, for sure, from FF9. Are these like from the original game? I'd be curious if they could do that. Probably not, but like definitely inspired. Beautiful. Beautiful artistry, though. Dun, 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 dun.
Allow me.
Okay. Go right ahead, buddy. I gotta remember that I gotta keep them facing away from everybody. Be a good tank, Merc. Set a good example. I mean, it's low stakes, but be good. Be a good tank. And don't move around. Your job is to plant your feet and tell the bot monster, I dare you to kill me. And if they can't, well, that's a them problem. It had such a goofy death animation sound to it. Like, it sounded like, yeah, for some reason. Hi, Soup. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Soup. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. So you think the rent on this place is kind of low? Because I could see myself moving in and living down here for a bit. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper, as they say, but I think it's still good. Oh, what are you? Road Ripper. What? You stood right in front of it, girl. What were you thinking? I don't think you'd like the neighbors. You know, that's fair. That's very fair. He's running amok. Mag Rotors. Classic FF6 enemy. All right. Dun, 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 dun. This definitely feels like, if I didn't know better, you're going through the exact layout of the FF9 Alexandria map, Alexandria Castle, complete with like all the way to like the audience room.
Thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
This guy really underestimates me. He don't know me that well, do he? Anyway, The Chamber of Patience. Oh, you got a lot of guns down here. That's quite a few guns. Ooh. Valia Pira. Indefatigable defense.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
Hang in there, Soup. You got this. Why do I... He's an FF9 boss. Which one was he? Damn it, I forget. I'm gonna have to play FF9 again at this rate. Hey, you guys want me to play FF9?
This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls.
I can tell.
How will you handle this?
Coordinate march. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, they're doing like a pathfinding thing? Oh, Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get you. I get you.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
The turns activate. I don't like it when the turns activate. Does this work like the face fight from like Mayor Lamatorium? The Rabbit Dome? Rabbit Land? Oh. That was neat.
Let us see what this is.
Oh. All right.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
I'm very adaptable. I can take all kinds of things to the face. Oh, wait, are you playing with portals? He's playing with portals, yo. Well, that's got a larger arc than I thought it did. So one transfers over. It's not 3 total. I thought that was like a chain of sorts. At first I thought that was like a chain.
For you to die here, it would save you trouble later.
Well, sorry, but I'm not here to make your life any easier. I think I get it. And then that's gonna do, yeah. So it's just a chain link. That one's a relatively easy pattern, thankfully. All right, got it.
Beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Because I'm good, right? I'm so good, right? Oh, that did have a 2-3 for. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Doing fine. We're doing fine.
Something special for you.
But daddy.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
You know, the last person who said that ended up losing. Their name was Omega. I don't think he's any better than Omega. Do you, Bo? A deity. Yes. That is one determined rabbit. All right. Omega loser. Got him, Shizu. Find the princess. That is find the princess. Thank you. All right. Now, what layeth beneath the dungeon floor? Hi, Shale. Hi, Sphene. The jorts.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
He wanted those jorts really bad.
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sphene and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
All right. And of course I go last. I am the rear guard. Does this place bring back memories, Sphene?
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
Good song. Little cheerful, upbeat song.
You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor.
That's cool.
But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away.
Sorry.
As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sphene.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
It's not your fault. You're just reliving old memories and realizing that everything you've ever known and seen will never be seen again. Silly. You're good. She'll get over it. She's fine. Or she'll have a psychotic breakdown.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go?
It's an endless hallway. We've been trapped.
Do you know, Sphene?
We've been trapped. Oh, I was joking, but maybe I wasn't joking.
What?
Dun dun dun. We seem to have been teleported. Shit. We sure have.
What happened?
We've been teleported. Throne. I don't know what to think about this. Oh, here we go.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company.
You invited me here. What the fuck you talking about?
So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see?
I see. What exactly was real matcha taste like? I heard it's different from the consumer grade one. Yeah, I would say so. I've had real matcha. Much more bitter. Yeah, a little grassy feel to it. That's why they definitely give you like these little sugary treats that go with it, because it's extra bitter compared to like the store stuff.
I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
She could be lying, you know.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
Are you gonna zap me again? Because I'm still trying to... I still got some aftershocks in my right leg from the first one. Is he just gonna zap me again? Oh.
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
Oh my god, it's her.
Attaining a precise measure of your strength. That is the most...
I probably should be feared for my life, but I'm just happy.
To reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
I saw it first. Finders keepers, asshole.
Ah, noble Zilenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you.
She's lying.
What? This machine is Zilenia.
Oh no, I'm so scared. To be fair, given the fact that she's God. Yeah, given that who she's built after, I would be scared too. I have never known defeat in battle. God, why can't I remember her name even though she's such a legendary... God, hold on. This is gonna bother me now. Sorry, I'm being bothered. Being bothered by my own stupid brain. Millennia. Blade of Mikola. No. No, 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 no. Beatrix! There we go. Beatrix. Beatrix is the head of the Royal Guard in FF9, and she's like basically a walking one-woman army. She kicks your ass like several times over. You never... Despite the fact you fight her several times, you never beat her. She's never known defeat. She has never known defeat. I applaud your bravery, but I will show no mercy and I will kill you all. She kicks your ass so much in FF9.
Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
Oh, I believe you, Doro. I mean, Simulant.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings.
Yeah, Calxus, dick move.
This disgrace I cannot abide.
Well, he's a twisted distortion anyway, right? They're like, kind of like P5.
I am to comply with their demands. This monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zilenia's honor.
Are you asking me to give them the key? Because I think that's a no-go, Sphene.
If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel.
Okay.
So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
I guess we're not done with the dungeon just yet. Traveler.
Ah, there it is.
This should be fun. Recollection now accessible. Da, 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 da. I wonder if I can get this done. We'll see. Da, 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 da. That's a cool design, by the way. That's definitely like Beatrix. Robot Beatrix with a giant, but that's her stance, that's her sword. Her sword, save the queen. It's good stuff. We'll see. We'll just wait a minute. We'll wait a bit or two and see what happens. And I'll just listen to this. Oh. Da, 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 da. I think only know 2 at Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 14, the space crew stuck on the Ghost Plane 1 movie. Oh, the movie, yeah. I know for all the Final Fantasy nerdom I have, I don't think I've ever like sat down to watch that. Kind of glad I didn't, but at the same time, it's like, it's well known. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing. All right, well, let's just wait. Hey, 14 looks sick. It's fun. I'm having a good time so far. I'm definitely gonna have to go and like get a new wardrobe and think out a new look for Merc here. But either way, we're big chilling. Looks pretty cool. She's gonna have like cross divide and she's gonna be able to nuke us like crazy, I imagine. Meanwhile, she's over there like, you can do it. I believe in you. Well, I guess while we're waiting, it's better use of my time. Gonna go to Ralger's? How much expensive is it gonna be? How much expensive? I can really talk. Is she powered up or we haven't aggroed her? This is what's called a raid, an 8-man trial soup. We have to wait for 7 more people to join us. It might be hard at this hour to get 8 people. So it might be shit out of luck here, but we'll see. But essentially, you gotta fight her with 7 other people. 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS. They have these throughout every part of the game. Yeah, I guess while we wait. Well, I don't know why. I don't remember why it set Ralger's Reach as my return spot, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Maybe I can. I don't think there's a market board here, right? No. Of the Emerald Dale. On high the ivory standard, united we prevail. I guess I'll go to Mist for now. I want to check out the market board. I also want to check out my what I can do here. I won't do anything drastic, but like, what could I do for a look? I'd have to check my glamour drawer as well. Can I do that here? I don't think I can, right? I have to be in front of the glamour drawer for that. I saw a team of Rolex Olives with the same icon. Damn. Let's see. No, if you're looking dead ass, if you're not looking dead ass exactly same, damn. I don't. Damn. Let's see what we can do. I haven't seen any of the new armor sets, so maybe there'll be something in here that appeals to me. Not liking the heavier metal stuff, but that's kind of the thing. But I can wear whatever I want now, is the thing, right? Tungsten vest, Lobo skin, Lorica. Not horrible. jacket. Yeah, the tank jacket. Not horrible. I'm not a big fan of like all the heavy ornate stuff. So let me see here. Can I look for something outside of my level? Yeah, let's see here. Let's see. What if I were to just do? I've been kidding with Cannibal Watch. They've all been expensive. Yeah, they're not cheap. Like even like a low end one that I was looking at for like a friend was like something like, whoa, how much did I spend on that? 2 mon? That was a lot for like a simple thing. That's the Cloak of Strike. Oh man, oh, he's so pretty. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it sure is. That's cool. That's my BDSM look. That's not too bad, actually. I don't mind that one. AR Kivian Velvet Top of Striking. Interesting. X Arctic Top. Oh, that one's not too bad. Very ornate, but not too bad. Not too fancy. Not fancy, but not too fancy. The thing I'm looking for is probably in the ones on the other side here, because the one stuff is usually the stuff that's like for glamour and stuff. Yeah, tabards and stuff. Form-fitting plain Neo tunic. What? Oh, is that just like casual wear now? Okay. We might not get a party for this tonight, so I might have to just do this later. But that's okay if it doesn't happen. I'll pivot. Man is mon is 10k. Yep, a mon. Ichimon is 10,000 yen. So Nimon would be 2 mon or 2,000 yen, 20,000 yen. Sorry, I misspoke there. Casual jacket. Casual indeed. Not bad though. Frontier jacket. Calfskin rider's jacket. Oh, biker jacket, huh? Craftsman, a barista's jacket? Okay. Sky Pirate stuff I thought was pretty cool. I like the Sky Pirate fending stuff. I thought that was pretty neat. I might go back to that look. I like that stuff. Cape of Happiness. I don't know how happy I feel with this on. Not sure how happy I feel with it at all, but you know. Huh, you know, that's not actually a bad look with that. That's not too bad. Are you happy? You've got the Cape of Happiness on. You are required by law. Oh, I could be like a detective or something with that card. Lawless Enforcer. Lawless Enforcer, huh? Salon? Oh my. Shishubujin. Shishubujin. Ah, alright. Shishugojin. I see. Alright. Free Spirit? They added so many more things here. Snazzy. Ooh. A little bit of a tramp stamp thing in the back, but that looks cool. I like that. I like that. I'll definitely have some fun with this later, for sure. That's not too bad. I like that. Peace Lover shirt. Alright, cool, cool. I'll definitely have some more stuff to look at later when I get a chance. Alright. I don't know if it's gonna happen here, so let me see if I can pivot. We'll give it one more minute or two, but like, the fact that the queue's not lining up is not a good sign. It's just, it's the North American servers. Everybody's either in bed or getting ready for work, so probably not a lot of people on. That's fine. I was kind of expecting that. I might have to do data. I might switch over to a different server in that case. Maybe I'll switch over to the Oceania or the Japan servers. I could learn some more Japanese. Just watch everyone in Japan be like, but the thing with the Japan servers that scares me is like, if you're gonna play on there, you better be ready, because you better come right, because they're like, we're here to play. If you're not here to play, you can fuck off and die for all we care. You guys, oh man, this takes me back. Okay, well, I'll give it one more minute. So in the meantime, I can at least go to like where my old home used to be. So I used to live in the mist, hence why I was here. My home was not the Chocobo house. I didn't have a big one, and I didn't have one by the beach. But I did have a house. Actually, I used to have two. I used to own two houses, and I sold one away. And then I won the house all the way up here. The small one up here. Ad break starting soon. Okay. Well, that gives me time to pivot in between the ad break. I used to have this house right here. Kind of overlooking the ocean a little bit. I wish I had the one on the top, but that was one. And then the other one I used to own. Way back in the day. I'll show you that one, I think. I think I can do that. It doesn't matter like the specific lot or anything. I can just show like the I can just show the tab that it used to be on. I used to live in the Goblets, surprisingly enough, but I had a really good spot. I believe, at least I thought it was a pretty good spot. Yeah, I used to have number 21. Which was a little bit of a ways from everything, but I used to have a nice view of the valley. It was that one right there. That used to be my house. I used to live here. This is where I used to live. Ow. My spine. Broke into the old apartment. This is where I used to live. Right here, yeah. Right in this corner here. I think it was right, it's actually 21, so it's down the street here, but down here. This is where I used to live. But it had like a nice little view and everything and all that. It was fun. I had a good time with it. All right. It looks like the queue isn't gonna line up for me tonight, fellas. Unfortunately, I think this is where our story time ends with Eorzea, but we'll be able to pick this back up another time, I'm sure. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, good stuff. All right. So far, I'm enjoying my return back. Let's go find a nice place to log out to. I'm gonna go log out in Old Charlian. I'm gonna go log out in Old Charlian. I don't know why I'm taking an Irish accent for this, which is even it's even a shite Irish accent. All right, we'll just chill out here. Just got some debt settled deal. WC just ended. Oh, World Cup, right? Congratulations to Congratulations to Spain. Thank you for beating Argentina. I think they would have been even more insufferable if they won. Argentina are like New England Patriots fans. They think they're like constantly victims, even though they're like racist and racist and constantly obnoxious. And they wonder why are people, they just hate us because we win so many titles. Like, no, we hate you because you're kind of annoying. Anyway, it's not a big deal, and not everybody's like that, for the record. It's just like they do have that reputation, and they're like, well, why do people hate us? It's like, I don't know, because you guys don't police your own. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna get out of the queue for now. We'll do this another time for sure. What should I do for context? Should I pivot? I could pivot, or I could just call it a little earlier than normal. I could pivot. I could do a... I have something lined up in Nikkei for us. We can do that. Hi, everybody. Welcome back for Ad Break. I was just kind of finding a place to wind down. It looked like we weren't going to be able to do Zilenia tonight, unfortunately. It's the nature of the beast. I might find a transfer portal and move my bun to like the European or the Australian Oceanic servers later for more of a chance. But anyway, I was thinking like pivoting. I think I'll pivot. I don't want to quit just yet, so we'll just log out for now. Bow down, bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Someone in my old one of my old discords is posting a lot of redheads. Because the person who owns that is really into redheads. Good for them. You know, shout out to the redheads. I used to have red hair before, you know, that you know of. I used to have red hair, as far as you know. I don't know why that came off as a threat. That's weird. All right, let me get a Nikkei open. I have something we can do for like 30 minutes to like wind down the evening correctly. And I guess I'll have to change the topic or split this up later, but that's fine. Can't wait for the event on Thursday. That should be fun. Let me just log in real quick, guys, and then we'll go from there. But thanks for hanging out with me, and thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it. I think Hazel Red Ishmore. I mean, like, there are some dyes that make it like ultra red, but like people can have like naturally red hair for sure. All right, two factor, very important. No, I'm good. Log in. God damn this animated portrait stuff. All right, I'm gonna have to change the title real quick. Change the thing real quick, but we won't be here for long. So let me just switch the category real quick. All right, title's updated. I don't think I can do that on the YouTube side either, so unfortunately, I'll just have to do that for now. But thank you for your patience, everybody. There we go. Let's get that music in here. There we go. The game will be offline for updates on July 23rd. Please don't be till like 7 p.m. again. I would like to be able to play the game and for everybody on Thursday. Everything's listening. Music's on. What? Already? 80 megabyte update. Really? Pre-download? Interesting. Sometimes games do that. They like have a pre-patch just to get you primed.
Goddess of victory, Nikkei.
Liberalio? I don't know if it's Liberalio. It sounds similar. No, I don't think it was Liberalia. No, that was Neva. Miss Sleepy Bear herself. Alright. Hi, Miss Pravity. You know, it's funny because it's Miss Pravity because that's exactly who I wanted to come and say hi to today. Oh, you know, before we do that. Somewhere by the ocean.
I knew that.
Let's play the mini game one more time. I want to play the ball. I want to play with the balls one more time.
I knew that.
Played with Marciana. Siren. Little Mermaid Siren song attacks all enemies at the top 3 rows. So she's got the opposite of Cindy. Let's throw some balls around. All right, good start. 2 shock balls. All right. My only critique of this game is like, I wish I could just keep this gentle music, but it ramps up as you get in further waves. So it's like, I wish you could like just set the music. I don't think that's an option, unfortunately. Get in it. Get in the corner pocket there. There we go. There we go. Good job, Siren. Ah, woo! Column ball. That's a good one. Hi, Def. Welcome, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're just having a little bit of a wind down. We were playing 14 for a while, but we kind of hit a wall. It happens. So I figured I'd pivot real quick because I'm not ready to stop streaming just yet. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a happy sea day. Happy sea day to everybody. I hope you made your ritual sacrifice to the ocean as you need to do for sea day. I went to the ocean today and I sacrificed a huge baguette I got from the bakery. So, you know, Mother Ocean is pleased with me today. Oh. Oh, so it's the top rows no matter where. It's not positional. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit stronger than Cindy and Marciana's powers. I'm getting really good at handling balls, by the way. I've awoken to a new level of like handling balls. It's just, I just can't be stopped. See, I'm just cracked with it. Give me a bunch of balls and I'll know how to handle them. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Because she's a witch! We might be here a while. I forgot, like, I've gotten really good at this game. So we might be here a minute longer than I thought we would be. I could always quit, but why would I quit? That's quitter talk. Why would I quit, Bo? What a preposterous suggestion. How dare you? Why would I quit? I turned off the AC to get ready for like bed later, and like within like an hour this place is already heated back up again. I'm like, you know, I wish I was like, my brain worked in the way where like I could sleep with electronics turned on, but like I know that if I keep that AC on, I'm just gonna, my brain is gonna be like, the AC's on, the AC's on, the AC's on, the AC's on. It's just gonna do that until I go and shut it off, and I won't be able to get to sleep. So we'll see. I mean, like, thankfully I'm not too bothered by it yet, but like I'm wondering if like as the temperature keeps cranking up, of how bad it's gonna be. I might lose some sleep, and I'm not exactly gonna be happy. I'm gonna be cranky, as Shizu put it. I'm gonna be a cranky boy. I try not to be a cranky boy regardless, but like I'm pretty sure maybe my patience will be tested a little bit more than usual. We'll see. 55 balls. I'm hoarding balls. I'm like a dragon, but who only cares to covet and hoard as many balls as he wants. I just want to give him me your balls. I will collect your balls and I will store them, and covet them, and caress them close to me. I hold them in my arms at night. I refuse to let them go. Oh my god. Told you I was gotten really good at this game. Although, eventually, all things must come to an end. Even my balls. Even my balls must become to an end. I get to live for another round at least. How many waves am I up to? 40? 40's not bad. I thought my best wave round was like 50, 60. I think I got to 60 once. 69. Nice.
Faster! More!
She's so breathless. I think that's what she's trying to convey. Like, she's breathless and shy. Huh. Close to a full board wipe. There's a big golden rapture there that I need to kill. Take your time. 73 balls. Oh, my balls are going crazy, you guys. There you go.
Pop them!
Dang, that was because, you know, I could have handled my balls a little bit better there, but you know, next time I'll be able to like really like give my balls good grip and like really place them where I need to put them. The ball drop next time will be much more accurate, much more intense, you know. You know, you got to have an intense ball drop in this game. That's one of the lessons you learn when you play this. Balls aren't charging fast enough. They need to like recover better. I need to have better recovery in the balls. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's good that you're taking notes of this, Shizu. It's very important. We need to write this down. Like, these are important ball skills that people need to hand, you know. You got to know how to handle your balls correctly. You know, who else is going to teach you, you know? I'm just passing down knowledge, you know, like an elder should. Passing down the ancient knowledge so that those who can master the way of the ball will be able to pass it down to their children and their children's children. You see? This is what an expert in ball handling can do.
Bubble, bubble.
That's right, Siren. Well, it's the spirit. You got the spirit of my life lessons all the same there, Soup. This might be it. This might be game. We might be in trouble. Unless the miracle were to occur. The miracle of my balls. The miracle. Oh, that's it. That's game over. 59.
That's a shame.
We did pretty well.
Try again?
Ah, we're good, but thanks. That was fun. I did pretty well, all things considered. All right, we're good. Some good memories playing with balls this week. Found you, Mori. What? How? I thought it was hidden. Your hair was sticking out. Adorable. All right, let's get back. And that was a good round of ball handling, I think. All right, I have one thing in mind that we can do, and then I'll probably just call it afterward. Hi, girls. Good to see you. Anyway. What do you want? All right. Don't need to go here, actually. That was the wrong button. I need to go. Oh, yeah. Milk. Very cute.
It's not like me at all.
Our favorite little tomboy. Speaking of favorite little tomboys. Gravity! There you are. I was working on this. I was able to do this. And now we have a favorite mission item for Privity. What is Privity's most precious item? This is apparently a central government special medal. A medal awarded to those who have achieved something truly outstanding. Forged from steel, it symbolizes an unbreakable spirit, even if it is a little rusty. Commence the mission. Let's hang out with Privity. Get her thing. Get her new one. In an administrative office at the central government, a door slides open. The members of the Triangle Squad finish rehearsing for a squad event and return to the office. I suppose it's because there's hardly anything to do during rehearsal, but it's dreadfully boring. Event rehearsals usually like that. Especially when it comes to army events, they feel even more formal. Still, Privity, you got a medal at one of these events a while ago. You, of all people, should know better. I know that. I'm not saying I dislike it. It's just a bit boring to stand there and watch, that's all. Privity returns to her seat. She pulls out her medal, which she carefully stowed in the drawer. Central Government Special Medal. It already feels like ages ago. Huh? Privity discovers that part of the metal has been turned slightly red. Oh, like the metal's oxidizing? It's getting rusty? What's wrong with it? What is it this time? The metal's color looks a bit off. Why is it like this? The color seems off, you say? Admi walks over to Privity and looks at the metal. Ah, it's gotten a bit rusty. How'd you let it get rusty? You were going crazy over it not long ago, weren't you? I couldn't have helped it, okay? I've been so busy all the time. Ugh. What am I supposed to do now? Don't we have, like, rust removal? Don't we have anything like a de-rustification thing here? Will it go away if I wipe it off? That'll usually makes it worse. Privity rubs the metal with the cloth she had at her seat. I don't think it'll come off if you just wipe it. Ah! What now? What should I do? The red stuff's spreading! See? That's why I told you not to wipe it. What do I do now? Maybe you could ask someone who knows how to get rid of rust. Someone who knows how to get rid of rust. I'll be right back. Privity dashes out. I wonder who she's going to. Well, duh. There's only one place she'd go. Gee, I wonder if there's someone waiting for me at the outpost, you guys. At the commander's room. The door slides open, and Privity rushes in. Commander! Help me! You need my help? Can you take a look at this? Privity shows me her medal. I tried to get the rust off this metal myself, but it didn't work. Then Admi suggested I ask someone else for help. So I'm the first person you thought of for help, huh? The first person? I've been running around trying to find someone who could fix this, and I only came here because I had no other choice. I believe her, Boat. Don't you? You're literally the last person I thought I'd ask. So you didn't come to me right away? Guess that's all I am. You didn't come to me right away? I guess that's all I am to you. No, it's not like that. Actually, you are the first person I came to. But if I said that, Thanks, Headset Chan. It sounds like I'm leaning on you too much. You just need me to get the rust off this metal? What? What? You were just teasing me? Privately, we've known each other for the better part of like 3 years now. You know how this shtick goes. You come in, act soon, I counter soon. I counterattack your tsundere by teasing you further. You get flustered, and then you take back, and then I take it back. Then we make out, and then you go back to work, and then I go back to work. We've been through this song and dance so much, Privately. Anyway. I really trusted you and came running to you first. Okay. My bad for teasing. Can I see the medal first? With a sulk, Privately hands over the medal. So this is the medal that's seen better days. Don't get it wrong. It's just a little rusty. I've been busy, all right? I barely had time to take care of it. I only wiped it with a cloth. The rust spreading isn't my fault. So basically, you messed up and ended up ruining your medal even more. Damn, that's a little mean. Even if it's teasing, that's a little mean. I really didn't know. I thought it would come off if I just wiped it with a cloth. Who would have guessed it'd just make the rust spread? So, is there really nothing we can do? Privately looks up at me as if she's about to cry. Well, we can't have that. I don't want to make her cry. We'll figure something out. Thank goodness. So you actually know how to get rid of rust. Actually, I don't know either. that deadpan stare, like, She's like doing the helm. She's like doing the Mercan, you really, like, really? Really? And what was with all that confidence? If you give up just because you don't know, you'll never get anywhere. You gotta try everything you can. Exactly, thanks, Shizu. That's the kind of face I'm making. You're right. What matters is that we give it a shot, however we can. Let's try wiping it with water. Oh, that's bad. I wet a cloth and try wiping the metal. That didn't work. No kidding. What else can we try? Let's try using dish soap. I pour a bit of dish soap into the cloth and wipe the metal. Does no one in the Ark know how to deal with rust? Is this really like something no one knows how to deal with? Is it working? No, not at all. After that, we try all sorts of methods. Nope. An eraser won't do it either. Toothpaste didn't work either. I guess we tried everything we can think of. Do I just have to leave it like this? It's so important to me. Cue the next chapter where we end up at Mighty Tools again. This isn't working. Let's find an expert. Expert? What expert? The cleaning pros. Oh, what a twist! We're going to go see the maids, the cleaning pros. To the maid cafe! Where's my mouse? To the maid cafe! Oh, Master. And Miss Privately too. How good to see you. Hi, Aid. Aid, sorry to drop by like this. This way, please. Might I offer you a refreshment? Oh, we're not here for coffee today. Aid, have you ever had to clean something that's gotten rusty? Rust removal, you say? Why, yes, I have attended to such matters before. From your words, it seems like you may require my assistance. About that, Privately holds out the medal in her hand. Is this your medal, Miss Privately? How exquisite! Though, I do see a touch of rust. Yeah, this medal means a great deal to me, but it's gotten a bit rusty. I wanted to ask if there's any way to clean it. Ah, I see. Worry not, for I shall see to this rust immediately. Really? But of course, as I mentioned earlier, It's not uncommon to come across rust during cleaning. In such instances, there is a remarkably simple remedy. Might you be acquainted with citric acid? I can see by your expression this is unfamiliar to you. Citric acid has quite a few uses, and it's remarkably effective at removing rust. That is true. Rust is a result of oxidization of the metal, and citric acid can like reverse the oxidization process. So if you use that, you can get rid of this rust. Although I think it's like, it doesn't like restore it, it just more like removes the rust layers. So like, I think there'll still be some damage, but the rust won't get worse. I think, if I remember right. You can get rid of this rust right away? Why, yes, of course. Judging by the state of the metal, I should think an hour, no, half an hour will suffice to remove it entirely. I knew that citric acid could get rid of rust. I never knew that citric acid could get rid of rust. Rust removal is not something one undertakes often. I have heard of other products that might achieve it, but we shall begin with citric acid. Now then, Miss Privity, shall I attend to it for you myself? No, that's okay. If it pleases you, I'd be glad to take care of that. Thanks for the offer, but this is something precious to me. I'm going to try it myself so I know how to take care of it going forward. I see. Very well. Even though if you prefer to do it yourself, would it be alright if I at least shared some of our supplies with you? Oh, thank you. I'd feel bad taking too much though. Please do not worry. Even just a little will more than suffice to remove the rust. If you would kindly wait a moment. Aid heads to the maid cafe's storage room. I can't believe it was that easy. Coming to see you really was the right choice. I'm glad we didn't give up. If you ever need help, you can always come to me. I'm already grateful for your help today, but I just can't rely on you for everything. I should handle what I can on my own. Still, if you insist, maybe I'll come find you when I'm in a bit of a pinch. Don't get the wrong idea. It's only because you said I could. I'll always be here, so feel free to drop by anytime. I've never even felt like I couldn't. I'll come by whenever I want, even without you asking. Master, Miss Privity, my apologies for interrupting. Did you find it already? You're back sooner than I expected, but why do you look so grim? My sincerest apologies. I searched the storage room most thoroughly. No way. But I'm afraid we've entirely run out of citric acid. All right, to the orange store. To the lemon store. Where do we go? Back to the commander house? Shopping mall. Oh, I see. To the shopping mall. 1 hour earlier. I sincerely apologize. I have never imagined we'd run out. Don't worry about it. It's not like it's your fault, Aid. That's right. We're the ones asking for a favor. But do you know where we could get some? You should be able to find some if you visit Miss Yan. We often procure supplies from the cafe from her as well. If we go see Yan now, we can get some? Yes, Master. If you're about to depart, shall I notify her in advance? Well, that'd be great. Thank you. Then I shall notify her the moment you depart. And just like that, we leave the maid cafe and end up at the shopping mall. Well, howdy, rookie. Heard the news. So, y'all need some citric acid, huh? What you planning to do with it? Just for getting rust off a metal. A metal? This. Privity shows off the metal. Ah, I've seen this before. It's that, whatchamacallit, Central Government Special Metal, right? You know what this is? Sure do. I see them every now and then doing business. But they don't just hand these out to anybody, you know. Of course not. Only someone who's done something truly exceptional can earn the medal. Wow, that impressive. You've been running all over trying to get that rust off, and you didn't even know? I had no idea. Anyway, the central government's real stingy. If they're gonna give something, might as well make it out of gold, not steel. It's not the material that matters. What counts is what the metal stands for. A heart that never breaks. That's why it's made of steel. Jace, you're scaring me. Don't make a face like that. I'm sorry for being so serious, but it's just that this metal means a lot to me. Well, look at you. Soldier full of pride, huh? My bad. Just forget I said that. If I weren't trying to insult you. It's fine. So, do you have any citric acid? What? You think there's something we don't carry? Hold on just a sec. Jan steps inside her store. That metal must be really important to you. Naturally. It's even more meaningful for me since I do work for the central government. Found it! This is the one you were looking for? Before I know it, Jan returns and holds out a white plastic container. It's probably some powder if I had to guess. Thank you. I can finally get the rust off with this. How much is it? It ain't much, but y'all got a minute? Nope, I got to get this rust cleaned off right now. That rust will come off right off, so what's the hurry? If you ain't got nothing else to do, why don't you lend me a hand? Do me that favor and I won't even charge you for the citric acid. So what do you need? Let's hear it. Ain't nothing much. I gotta make a delivery to Maid Cafe by tomorrow, but my driver's gone down with the flu. I just need y'all to drop some stuff off there. Oh, and look, citric acid's on the list too. Y'all just came back from the Maid Cafe? Bet they told you to use the citric acid to get rid of the rust? That's right. Then why don't y'all just bring them back their stuff and pay them back? The cafe gets their order quick, y'all get your citric acid, everybody wins, huh? Ain't a bad deal. If nothing else, it was nice of it to help us. I suppose we do owe her for showing us how to get the rust off. Well then, looks like we got ourselves a deal. Let's head on over to the warehouse. We stand in front of a pile of boxes. Yawn! All you gotta do is take the ones with the red tape. What in the world? You didn't tell us there'd be this many. I didn't say there were only a few either. But all this? How are we supposed to move it all at once? You're trying to move all of that at once? Y'all can just make a few trips. And heck, what's the matter how much there is? Y'all said yourself you wanted to help the Maid Cafe, didn't you? Yeah, but then I'll be counting on you. Thanks. Yeah. She tricked me. We made several trips moving boxes to the Maid Cafe, and now we're back at the warehouse for the last load. I thought it over, but this is just ridiculous. All this trouble for just one container of citric acid. If we just paid for it, it would have been over ages ago. Yeah, that's a lot of boxes. I'm sure Yan has her reasons. Cheap labor. Free labor. Her reasons? Huh. Probably just thinking about how to squeeze every last penny out of people. If we hadn't helped the Maid Cafe in this way, we would have had to worry about how to repay them. Are you saying she gave us this task to lighten my burden? That's just a guess, though. I'm not exactly happy about why she thinks that, but I'll take your word for it, Commander. I'm just saying it's one way to look at it. I could have totally returned the favor properly. I'm only doing this for you and Aid, just this once. That being said, I may be fine with it, but are you, Commander? What about me? You're moving all this stuff because of my metal. You don't even need citric acid. That's why I asked. It's okay, because it means I can be with you. Be with? Privately suddenly starts staring at my hands intently. If you think it's fun, then let's take a short break. Are you tired? Tired? Me? Please. This is nothing. I'm just saying you should get some rest. I'm not tired either. Take a good look in your hands. My hands? Without me realizing, my hands have grown dirty. Your hands look like that, and you say you're not tired? Let's take a break anyway. We'll finish this later. Private takes 2 boxes and sits on one. Here, sit. I brought 2, so one's for you. I sit next to Private. Why didn't you say anything sooner? I only knew after you told me. If you feel like you've been working too long, you should have said so. I mean, if you push yourself and get hurt, how am I supposed to sleep? Okay, I won't overdo it. Anyway, what were you going to say about your medal earlier? Earlier? I kind of zoned out when you guys were talking about how special the medal is. Oh, that. I earned this medal for having a perfect record on my missions. A perfect record? Absolutely, 100%. Impressive, huh? I was the first one to pull it off. Well, it's not as if like I accomplished some grand flashy feat, but still, it happened because I didn't give up and kept at it. Honestly, more than anything, I was thrilled because it felt like someone actually recognized my effort. So this medal really carries your pride. My pride? Why would you think that way? Huh? Nothing. I'm done talking about the medal now. I didn't mean to get all sappy or anything. I didn't think you were. Well, I do. Well, I do. Ready to move more boxes? Right now? Are you sure you shouldn't be resting more? I'm fine. Let's finish this quickly. Go clean the medal. I want to see it shining again, too. Okay. Let's get this over with. We carry the last boxes to the maid cafe. Ugh. Finally done. Master, Miss Privity, you've been most kind. Those boxes ought to have been our burden to bear. I scarcely know how to convey my thanks for all the assistance you've afforded us. We just carried a couple boxes. It was nothing. It felt like a fitting way to repay you for teaching us how to remove rust. Is that so? In that case, I suppose we may say we had the pleasure of helping one another. Oh? It appears a note has been affixed to this box. It states that the citric acid intended for you both has been included within, so you may simply take it with you. Aid opens the box and takes out a container of citric acid. Miss Privity, if you please. Citric acid. This alone is really enough to get the rust off? Indeed, it shall be sufficient. Your metal is scarcely tarnished, and a spoonful or two dissolved in water will see the rust lifted quite neatly. Once it has had some time, a gentle brushing with a toothbrush will finish the task. At last, I can get the rust off my metal. It seems she's far too delighted to be paying any attention. I got it, so it's fine. Allow me to mention this, merely as a precaution. Citric acid is mildly acidic, and contact with bare skin may cause irritation. Should you need to handle the powder, I would entreat you to wear gloves. Beyond that, there should be no cause for concern whatsoever. Got it. Can I ask you one last thing before we go? Certainly. Is there something you'd like to know? Did you ask Yan to let us move these boxes? You truly are as perceptive as ever, Master. Miss Privity isn't always forthcoming, but she's always mindful of those around her. I imagine she might be wondering how best to express her gratitude. All I wanted was to ease her burden, even just a little. Have I perhaps overstepped? I think it should be okay. You're a good bean, Aid. I am most relieved that you would think so. Even so, might I trouble you to keep this from her? I'll take it to my grave. My thanks to you. She's a good bean. All right. Well, with that, I guess it's time to go back to Command Center and fix the metal. I head to my room with Privity. Okay. Shall we get started? You want me to do it? No, I got this. I want to do it myself. All right. I'll get some water then. I leave my room. Soon after, the door slides open. I brought some water. Ugh, it just won't come off. Ah, Commander, this stuff's impossible to get rid of. Privity rubs some citric acid powder onto her hand and works at the metal. There's no way Aid would lie. Could it be we grabbed the wrong thing? Privity, wait! You shouldn't use it like that. Is there another way to use this? I thought you just rubbed the powder on it. Let me do that for you. I dissolve the citric acid in the water I brought, then drop the metal in. So that's how it's done. I never would have guessed. Aid went over it all, but first, you should wash your hands. Okay. Privity washes her hands and returns. I'm back. Are your hands okay? Why wouldn't it be fine? A little powder won't hurt anyone. Let me take a look anyway. I take Privity's hands. Hand-holding? In public? Well played, Commander. They're fine, really. It's nothing. She said it's mildly acidic, so you shouldn't get it on your hands. I suppose that's true for normal humans, but I'm fine since I'm a Nikkei. Does it hurt or sting? Not at all. I don't buy that. You're trembling. That's because you keep rubbing my hands. It's just that I'm worried. Worried? Well, if that's the case, I suppose I have no choice. If you're really that worried, I guess it's fine if you hold them for a moment. What's so funny? Just think about it. Earlier, I was worried about your hands, and now you're worried about mine. Honestly, I don't get why you always put others first. I'll be fine in a day or so. My hands are fine too. You don't have to worry. Oh, right. Shouldn't the rust be gone by now? I guess so. Let's go check it. Priority peers into the bowl of water. The color of the water's changed, so I think it's working. Hang on a sec. I grab a toothbrush and scrub the rusty part of the metal. Unlike before, the rust comes off easily. Commander! It's just like Eight said. The rust is all gone. Didn't think it'd come off this cleanly. Well, would you look at that? It's practically good as new. Private, stand in front of me for a second. In front of you? Like this? After wiping the metal with a towel, I pinned to Private's chest. It looks good on you. Where are you looking, Commander? Where am I looking? It does look good on her. It looks good on you.
Oh, you were just putting the metal on.
God damn, she's cute. God damn. Dang, she's cute. I really want to play the dating sim if it comes. Please let it come out. I want to play that dating sim event, please. Damn, she's cute. Anyway.
When you raised your hands, I thought you were going to do something else.
Like, boobs good on you. I mean, looks good on you. Boobs good on you. I mean, looks good on you. You put my hands up. I thought he was going to do something else like cute. All right. Something else.
It's nothing.
Nuh-uh.
Anyway, the medal. Why'd you suddenly pin it on me?
Because I wanted to see you wearing it. This medal is your pride, after all.
You've been calling this my pride. Why do you think that?
You got this because you worked harder than anyone else. It wasn't for the medal, but you did it for your squad and to make sure the mission succeeded. So, I thought that would be your pride. Am I wrong?
Yes, this is my pride. I've always thought of this as proof of my efforts, but I never thought I'd hear you say that too, Commander. I'm really happy. Just as happy as the first time I received this medal. It feels like my pride has become even more special. Really. Thank you so much, Commander.
Well, since this medal made you so happy, I am smiling. It's a cute moment. Well, since this medal made you so happy, you'll have to take good care of it from now on, won't you?
I will. I'll take better care of it from now on, so my pride won't be tarnished. But if, despite my best efforts, it somehow gets rusty again, you'll help me like you did this time, won't you?
I already promised you back at the maid cafe. If you ever need help, I'll always be there. I'll make sure you can keep your pride.
Do you really mean it? There's no backing out once you've promised. It's a promise you'll have to keep for the rest of your life. Yes, it's a lifetime promise. Got it?
All right. I promise.
So that means I can ask you for help anytime, right? Then please stay where I can always see you.
That's fucking adorable, man. That's freaking adorable. All right. And with that, we have another favorite item. Claim the favorite item. So what does this do for Privity? Well, it seems to affect its 30 shade and veil. I'm dreading going out there on the asphalt. Oh god, it was like 35 for me. I don't blame you. So this affects her burst, elemental advantage attack damage, stun, and it gives her a boost. This is her passive, damage taken. She gets more damage, but oh, last bullet takes the target, damage taken, deals a final attack. Oh gee, well, I'm just saying, like, it was rough for me too, but ugh, that's ugly. It's ugly, ugly, ugly. Wow, I think this actually, that's really good. Oh, I see what you're saying now. That's really good. Man, that really, dang. All right, well, we'll put her with the personal items. That's really good. I think that puts her in the meta, right? That's a really good favorite item. There she is.
Then please stay where I can always see you.
God damn. Did you guys see that? Holy shit, she rizzed me up like crazy right there. She just rolled a 20 on the riz there.
Then please stay where I can always see you.
You got it, Privity. All right. Do I get that? Yeah, we do. That's really cute. The Rizzity. The Rizzity. That's a good one. All right. How many? So I need more citric acid. I was wondering why it was citric acid. All right. Rub, 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 rub. So now she's got a phase 2 and her burst skill. That feels really good. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that Privity's getting a huge boost with this now. She's probably rising up in the ranks. She's almost in 6 digits now. Proud of you, Privity. Oh, you know what would make her in 6 digits if I actually leveled her up? I'll have to look into that later, but still, excellent, excellent stuff. All right, let's get back to the command room.
Let's go play in the water, Prince.
As much as I would love to, Siren, I gotta say goodbye to our lovely boatmates, so we'll have to do that later. All right, we're gonna wrap up here. Oh god, I had to come in. I had to come back in here, didn't I? Dosh. Okay, well, with that in the background, let me just wrap things up here. We'll call it a day. But it was a fun day. We got to play some Final Fantasy 14, and we'll come back here to Nikkei later. Anyone on the YouTube side who came by, appreciate it. Thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you here Thursday for the new Nikkei event, which will be on Thursday. And for everybody who was here on Twitch with me, my boatmates, Shizu, Soup, Depth, Death Guardian, Dreamer, Shogun, Melly, thank you guys for stopping by as well. Atchvi, Giraffe, thank you guys for being here. I think that's everybody. Yep, sure looks that way. Well, thanks everybody for being here tonight. I hope you had a good time. We did a great. Thank you. Thank you for N. You're welcome. It was fun. Entertainment! You're welcome. I'm very glad I could be entertaining for you, Shizu. All right, I guess with that in the way, let's see if I can go say hi to somebody. Oh. Well. We can go say hi to Reika. Yeah, I was gonna say, I just saw that. Let's go say hi to Coco. I haven't said hi to Coco in a while. So anyway, raid message for subs and non-subs advice. What happened to my boat? What happened to my boat? What happened? There it is. All right. I was about to say. Anyways, we're going to say hi to Coco. She's playing Grand Blue. Let's go ahead and Sierra. Show us some support. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Thursday for Nikkei. Well, there's the new story event that's coming out. Looking forward to that. We're going to be the return of Matisse. So please look forward to that. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Take Doku. Itakimasu. See ya.
You don't think they're gonna do anything to her, do you, Captain?